get into the trial that it seems to be leading you to the pool of power. Yeah. So you guys just finished fighting off the water elemental, and you have 3 chalices left.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to ask permission before I do something this time. Should I try pouring water in the red one? So maybe if it summons a fire elemental, it might be weakened because water would give it cold damage to begin with.
I mean, I think it's worth a shot. But
it is worth a shot.
We should maybe all get in position so we're ready.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see the map. Is that just me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there
you probably
we go.
Zoom out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're up in the corner.
Where does Orenstein want to go? Like, if we could have Orenstein, because you're stronger, kind of like have you, like, because if we can get it where we kind of surround it where it doesn't really have anyone to pin down, that would help too.
Well, I think, yeah, I mean, if it spawns in the same spot, I think if everybody comes behind me, like in these spots.
You might need to reconnect for him. Okay. I have him. Except that
because ideally, if he's going to move at some of you guys, I'd like to be in the way, especially because if I get a chance for an opportunity attack, he stops moving. So,
mm-hmm.
So I think having you guys behind me is probably the best bet.
I think so too.
Yeah, I'll stay where I'm at here because I'll probably end up moving forward.
Yeah, that seems good.
Because I don't think I have any spells right now.
All right. I'm going to...
I have a fire spell.
Well, save it for the electricity guy we fight.
So, I am not... So I'm going to be hitting this guy with a club.
If that's the case, I'm going to go ahead and pour some water in the red chalice.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you poured in, and a giant lava monster. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing happens.
Why would you?
That's what I thought would happen.
Mm.
All right, shall I go up to it and, or should I throw firebolt into it?
That's a cantrip, so
it's a cantrip. It's a cantrip. I'm good. I can firebolt it.
Okay, you firebolt the red one?
Yeah.
As that happens, a streak of flame reaches out and kind of goes over your guys' head as it lands behind you. As a huge fire elemental appears in front of you. Roll initiative.
It'd be slippery.
Isn't there water already on the floor, though?
I mean, if the water elemental was there, I guess probably. I don't know. Yeah.
A decent initiative for me.
Doesn't seem to affect it, if there is any.
Oh, by the way, I mean, it doesn't matter a whole lot. I don't mind. I'm an 18 technically. It only gave me +3. It should be +5, but
okay.
I don't mind if.
I think you can edit it yourself.
Oh, I can. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I was gonna say it doesn't really matter if Faye's before me, and actually, I guess it might because then I can make sure I get to him. But it would have mattered obviously if I got to.
Ornstein, you're first to go.
Mm-hmm. See, I don't want to go up and hit him just yet, so I'm going to use Chill Touch.
Okay. That is a miss, unfortunately. So yeah, reach out with this spectral hand as it tries to swipe at him, and it just doesn't. It just kind of withers away in the fire. As we come to him, he will move forward here and go for our wonderful fighter. Let me see, make sure I'm doing everything right. So that he will kind of take out these fiery claws as he streaks them through you. The first one hitting you for 10 fire damage. But after getting hit by that, you kind of see it and you duck under the next one as it sweeps over your head.
Okay.
Faye? Seems like a good idea. That is a miss, unfortunately. Yeah, and I'll roll it. So you pull out your bow, pull it back, and as you let go, the arrow kind of just falls to the ground, and your string has come undone. You're gonna have to use an action to fix that next turn. So I rolled a d4 and I got a 4 on it. So that's what I think that was kind of our agreement at the beginning was natural 1, I'll roll d4, and if it gets a 4, something bad will happen to you. Okay, Aridin.
All right. Well, I am going to. I doubt this guy can be tripped, and I doubt that I would want to try, even if he could. So I am just going to swing the sword and make the hitty.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Ooh.
So you can add an extra 2d8 to that. Once you roll.
Okay, so
Poison damage.
So I roll that, right? Yep, and then
Plus 2d8.
a d8 and a d8. 13, 14, 27 damage, right?
Boom. Not good. So you swing out as your rapier kind of just stabs into it. He yells in pain, which is super weird because you're just using normal attacks. Like he did not expect that
Right.
to hurt that much.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, Naseri, your turn.
I'm gonna hurl vicious mockery at it and say, "Burn." You know,
Telling
it's burning already.
You're telling it to burn.
Yeah, like
Perfect. Wisdom.
it doesn't make any sense. That's why it mocks him.
It made it. Sorry, it is unaffected. It doesn't hear what you're saying. It knows
okay.
it's gonna burn. That's what it does. So
Yeah.
Samesh.
Okay. Aridin, where are you at health-wise?
I'm at 29 out of, I think, 39, so I'm all right.
Okay. I am going to. I guess I will. I'm gonna move over this way, so I get out of. Let's see. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm just trying to get out of the way so I can Eldritch Blast him.
Okay.
Without messing with that.
I mean, he's tall enough. You can shoot over anybody, basically.
Okay. Well. And did
That's a
that hit?
Yep.
All right. 3 points of damage.
Nice. You didn't take the invocation to add your charisma to that, did you?
I think it only adds to my to hit. I don't think it adds to my
No, it
damage.
adds to your damage.
Oh, I did take that invocation.
Because you already add your charisma to hit.
Oh, so yeah, then that should be plus. What is my charisma? My charisma is +3.
+3, so 6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so yeah, because it won't automatically add my. Yeah, I got that.
Okay, so this streak of energy goes right through his chest and hits the wall behind as this huge gaping hole fills in with fire on his chest. Ornstein.
All right. I am going to yell enlarge. It's my flail. That gives me a reach, correct?
The only issue is I think you've used that today already.
Oh yeah, I have. Never mind.
Mhm.
Never mind. I'll just use chill touch then. I forgot that was once a day. Yeah.
That's a hit.
Awesome.
Nice. Doing all the damage. So you like streak through with a shadowy hand and it kind of wreaths some fire, but he seems, I mean, it hurt him, I guess. Just barely.
Little flap.
He's going to take some swipes at Aridin standing in front of him because of those big attacks last time.
Yeah.
What's your armor class, Aridin?
19.
Oh, so you're not going to get hit by either of these. So he slams his fist into the ground and you jump out of the way and he tries to streak around, giving you a left hook, but you just duck underneath that too, no problem.
Nice.
Faye, your turn. Yes, or if you have a short sword, you could go use that. You can pull out a different weapon if you want to. Yeah, I'm just telling you what you can do, though. I mean, if you want to.
I get this impression you like look down at your short sword, look up at the flame elemental, look at your short sword, and are like, I'm just gonna restream this thing.
I'll just restream. Okay. All right. Do you want to use any bonus actions or anything like that? Oh yeah. Well, I think that's just in daylight, right? I think.
Yeah, same team.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up. Aridin.
All right. Well, it worked real well last time, so I'm just gonna hit him again.
You hit him.
All right.
He's got low armor class. So
Yes. So
nice.
15 damage.
Points of damage.
Yeah, this fight's going well. I'm not going to use any of my extra attacks or anything, so we're good.
Yeah, he's already. You kind of, as you did that, you shriek through him. He shakes a little. He's not badly hurt, but he's starting to hard to keep form. Nyseri.
Does anybody need help?
Probably
No,
the most
we're all good.
hurt by the look of it would be Ornstein.
Yeah, I'm okay right now.
But he's not in direct. He's not getting hit right now either. So.
All right. Well, I think this is a thing. I'm gonna get out my shawm and play a very dissonant, melodic melody to mock him this time instead of using words.
There you go. That'll probably work this time.
Play some minor chords.
Nope.
No.
He's unaffected by your words. Your words. They'll never hurt him.
He's apparently very okay.
Yes.
He's like, I'm familiar with Beethoven's Fifth.
Swords and magic may break his bones, but
Would it be an
your
action?
words will never hurt him.
Well, apparently Magic's not even doing that.
So that's it.
That's it. Okay.
So-
Samesh.
Is it an action or bonus action for me to throw something to someone else?
What are you trying to throw?
I'm probably gonna throw my light crossbow to Faye because that way she'll
Oh.
have something.
You probably would have seen that she got it restrung that turn
Oh, okay.
already. Like she already
Okay.
got it tied up and got it working.
All right, that sounds good. In that case, I'm going to. No one needs healing. I want to Eldritch Blast again.
Okay, do it. Nice. That is a hit for sure.
Oh, max damage on that.
Plus
Plus the 3, so 14
plus
or
the 3.
13.
13. Nice. Yeah, this huge. What color is your Eldritch Blast? Do you feel?
I would feel like it's like golden because of like
yeah,
radiant.
this huge streak of golden light slams into him and just it leaves this huge hole in his chest as it slowly tries to recover, but it takes a lot longer than last time. You are pounding that guy with force damage. Ornstein.
All right. I want to take a step up and swing him out with my flail since it seems like nothing else is working.
That's a miss, unfortunately. So you kind of swing it around
man.
your head, and he just kind of ducks out of there, kind of bends out of the way as you miss him. His turn. He's going to take his first attack on Ornstein. That'll hit. So yeah, he kind of scrapes you with these fiery claws, taking 6 points of damage, and then he'll turn to Aridin.
I do get a reaction.
Yes, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'll say, yeah, hey, over here, you giant campfire.
That hits him.
So 10.
10 points of damage. All right, then he'll streak back and try to hit you, Aridin, and he's going to succeed as he kind of slams into you with his fist for 11 points of damage.
Ooh, okay. Now I could use some of that healing. I'm 18 of 43.
And that is his.
I'll survive another hit, I'm sure.
That is his turn. So, Faye. Yes, you do. That hits. Hits. 8 damage. Yeah, so it goes right through like where his head would be. Kind of hear it ting on the other side as it just goes through. It's on fire now, though. Yes. Exactly. Perfect. My plan worked. No, I'm just Aridin.
All right, I will attack.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
I'm going to precision strike, which allows me to add a d8 to this attack.
Okay, you hit him then.
Okay.
You don't even have to roll it.
So 9 damage.
Okay. You kind of see as he starts flickering, he's really hurt and can't quite get his form back very well.
All right, I'll shout like, finish him off.
Nasari, your turn.
Well, I'm certainly not finishing him off, but I will play soothing sounds to heal wounds for Aridin. Is the one that needed it, right?
Yes.
Okay, healing word. Perfect.
So is it
So
7?
Aridin, you get 7 back. Yep.
All right. I'm at 25, so we're good.
Nasari, that was your bonus action. So you can use if you have if you have an action, you could use vicious mockery still if you'd like.
I'm sorry, I cast the wrong one. I meant to cast Cure Wounds because I used
Okay.
Heal.
Then yeah, go ahead.
Cure Wounds
Hit-
is a touch spell, though.
You're right. It is. It is
What?
a touch spell. So you'd have to. It's a touch spell. So you'd have to
Right,
get up
so I
right
have-
next to him.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So
Sorry,
just
I'm
hit that
trying to go-
instead. You're
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
There you
I'm
go.
trying to do it like on 2 screens here.
No, you're good.
Mhm.
7. And that was, you said that was a bonus action doing that?
No, cure wounds is an action.
Okay,
Healing words
that's-
is the bonus
I think that's why I was confused.
action. So you get 11 back instead, Aridin.
Yeah.
And you do have a bonus action if you wanted to use a bonus action to do anything.
Just step backward.
Okay. Samesh.
Ornstein, how you doing, buddy? On health.
So.
He's pretty hurt.
I'm at 13 out of 34.
All right. I am going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to go ahead and slap Ornstein on the butt and do a little cure wounds. Let's see. And that automatically is going to cast at second level? Is that what I automatically cast that?
I don't know where you're at.
All of my packed magic casts it automatically at the highest level.
Yeah.
Can't remember what second level. So automatically second level.
So 10.
So 10.
Nice.
Are you gonna at least say good game or something?
Yeah. Give him a little good game dot slap. Yep.
Otherwise, it's just the song.
All right, Ornstein, it's your turn now. Unless
All
Symmetra had anything else.
I don't have anything else.
Okay.
All right. Come on, hit. So I'm gonna swing my flail again.
You hit.
All right. 8.
8. Oop. He is looking very, very weak. He's not quite dead yet. So I'm not dead yet.
That's the best.
I feel happy.
All right. He's gonna first attack Ornstein as he got hit and slam into him with his fist for 11 points of damage.
I hit him.
Okay, you hit him. Roll it. If you can kill him, you won't get hit. 13 hits. So I bet you're gonna kill him unless you roll really poorly. No, you don't. Okay, yeah. So what does it look like, Aridin, as you finish off this fire elemental?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't had a chance to kill a lot of things. I guess I kind of like slashed down across the shoulders, and I said something like "Be gone" as he puffed away into smoke.
Perfect. Yeah. So yeah, you streak down and it almost the fire like is pulled behind your sword like the wind, and you kind of twirl your sword and throw the fire away from you as he just dissipates into the air. You finished off that elemental. So
Yay.
you guys have 2 more chalices sitting behind you.
You know,
I mean, I think a short rest. Let me see where I'm at. Yeah, I have 4 hit dice and 14 HP I'm missing, so I could use a short rest. I'm also fine if we choose to keep going.
While we're waiting, I am going to go ahead and stock Moto with a Cure Wounds because I just realized I could actually just have him go carry the Cure Wounds instead of myself.
Here, you can put Moto on if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
On the because we forget about him often. Here, I'll just put him on.
Mm-hmm. Boom. I'll just say he'll be. Whoop. What did I just do with him?
He's on top of you or underneath you. Yep.
All right. I'll just put him beside me, and I'll just move both of them when we need to.
Yep. So what are you guys doing?
Are we eating some bread for 30 minutes?
I would like a short rest, but
I think a short rest would just help because then that'll get me my Cure Wounds back too.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Short rest is really good for your warlock.
Yeah, I don't think realistically we would long rest here.
no.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not on fire.
And I can,
We'll just say the normal whatever half I think is what you normally you can collect.
I will I
Which I
can
think
play
you
Song of Rest to help anyone else with HP.
Oh yeah, what is Song of Rest?
6 and you get that back in their HP.
Oh, okay. So then, all right. So then, never mind. I don't use 2 of my dice. I'm only going to use 1 because I go from that gets me 9 additional. So, or 6 additional, 9 total. So,
How much more do we get?
4 back.
Oh. So I rolled 3.
Well, I only got 4 back on that short rest, but that was all I needed. I rolled really poorly, but I got all I needed back. Also, Sarah, your dog is cracking me up with the chew toy. It's because mm-hmm. I know. Mm, mm.
Yeah, my only concern is if a guy spawns and then he runs after you. I mean, I can always. I mean, you can always. Do you just want to back up against the wall? Because you have like 60 feet or something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This way, like, yeah, maybe they want to go for you, but then there's a decent chance that they can't get to you without spending their whole turn looting. So,
small question.
Yep.
Would Moto follow the mounted combat rules if he is like placed on my shoulder?
What are you trying, like he would get the same spell you do?
No. I'm actually talking about for his movement. Like if I could preserve some of his movement.
Oh, yeah,
still
sure.
Half his movement to get on and off of me and whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that.
Yeah, that was all I was thinking about with that. I have no clue about the spell and the.
Well,
I think you have to have a feat for that, like mounted combat.
No, if
right?
you're like I've played Paladin a lot because I love Paladins. If you have a mount and you cast like haste on yourself, it counts on the mount too. So
that is awesome.
Yeah, that's the rules as written, at least.
That is awesome.
We now need to get your guy like a little lance, so he can.
There you go.
So Moto can. I don't believe he can attack. I might be wrong on that. No, I think he can because I'm a warlock. I think normal familiars can't attack.
He has an attack.
Mm-hmm.
It's not super strong, but it's an attack.
But actually, I've really got Moto because he gives me, while he's on my shoulder, he grants me magic resistance, and which is a big deal.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, so you guys can finish up your short rest, no issues. What's the plan now?
So what are the next two? Is one rocks and one.
So you have one that's kind of brown and one that's clear.
Oh,
the
air.
clear one gotta be air. Does anyone have like a gust of wind?
Does anybody want to blow in it?
Is that what you guys are doing?
I don't think we're blowing in. I mean, I guess we could, or you make it stronger because you add more air to it. I mean, we drank the first one, right? Is that what we did?
No,
No.
we
just
put
poured
water
it
into
in.
them.
Didn't we put pee in it at first?
No.
No, we
Oh.
thought about it. We thought about it. All right, Sumesh is just gonna grab the cup and go, like, with his hand and try to like move some air around in the cup.
Let me see. Yeah. So as that happens, I had to test like how much air does that really put out? But it puts out quite a bit. So as that happens, a whoosh of air shoots from it and lands in that same area as this huge. Oops, I didn't put them right there. Sorry, guys. I had to just move my map. Air elemental appears in front of you guys. So roll initiative. Hands. Rocks fall and you die.
man.
Did I roll for the imp or me?
I would
Oh.
just say I don't know if you rolled
No,
for the
I
end.
think I need to roll for me. He
Yeah,
acts
that's
on
fine.
my initiative.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I can delete him.
Oh, well,
You guys rolled the same. There you go. Perfect. All right, Airden, you're the first one that can attack the air elemental.
All right, I kind of take my sword and like rub it along my shield to make some noise before I kind of slash down at him, hoping to draw his attention. I mean, shouldn't be too hard. I'm about to hit the guy, hopefully. But
Yeah, that would probably get his attention better than anything else. That is a hit.
Okay. So 11, and that was a good start. I'll use my action surge and attack him again.
Okay. That is a miss, unfortunately.
Let's precision strike.
Okay. I will make you roll this one.
Yes, so 14.
That also misses, unfortunately. You were really
Okay.
close. But yeah, you kind of swing through and you're just hitting air.
All right, so probably a 15. All right.
All right, Faye. There you go. Okay. Nice. Sweet.
Is that a feat?
Gloomstalker.
Oh, cool.
Extra damage. Oh, that is a hit. And all that's doubled. I mean, even the 1d8 that you're adding to it would be doubled. So 13, 16. Add one more d8. Because that doubles that too. Doubles all the dice. So 18. That's very good. Whew, man. He's not feeling good. He already is looking. He's like, oh man. He's thinking about going back into the cup. This was a huge mistake. I made a huge mistake. All right, Aridin. This big old air elemental is gonna move forward towards you, and
Okay.
it kind of envelops you. And I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Okay. Do I get an attack of opportunity? I don't know how that works.
Nope, because he's not moving out.
Okay. And I need to make a strength saving
Yep.
throw?
Strength saving
so
throw.
good. I'm really looking forward to this.
See, there I am.
So you are flung. Let me figure out my math here because nothing's.
Finish your check.
And 1, 2, 3, 4. You are flung backwards 20 feet. I'll just say you slam into this altar right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
that sucks.
And you will take 21 points of damage as that happens. And you are prone currently.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I went from 35 to 14.
Yep, that's a big attack. But that is his turn. So
Okay.
He will be done for now. Samesh.
I'm going to.
Where's the cup at, Jane?
I'm gonna go sneak up around Carly and Eldritch blast him, and then Moto's gonna be with me. So just a second, sorry. And Eldritch blast right here.
That's a miss, unfortunately.
Well, in that case, I'm going to go
Dang it.
Dang it, yeah.
Ornstein.
All right. I'm going to take 5 steps backwards.
Okay, he gets an attack of opportunity.
Uh huh.
And I assume he'll hit you with a 20. So yeah, he kind of this
Yeah.
big spinning fist slams into you as you're running backwards, 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Ow.
14. All right, and I am going to respond with my Scorching Ray for all 3 of them.
There you go. That first one hits. Second one hits.
Come on, 3 in a row.
Third one hits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll that damage. 7,
7, 9.
16.
25.
Whoo! Ouch. He did not like that.
It's worth my
not-
last spell.
Not looking good. Not looking good right now. Naseri, your turn. You have a large air elemental standing right in front of you, basically.
I do.
You do.
And
You do.
And as much as the science-geeking side of me says that I can play some sort of a resonant tune to disrupt his wind, I'm not going to because he's magical. Instead, I'm going to throw a dagger at him.
Seems foolproof. So yeah, you throw a dagger, it like gets sucked up in the wind at first, and you're like, oh no, and it launches out, but thankfully it launches out backwards, kind of ting 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 on the ground.
Nice.
Doesn't hit anybody. But for a second you were like, oh no, I'm gonna kill one of my friends. Anything else?
Last one. That's your last one,
I'm
buddy.
gonna step. I'm
You
gonna
need to go to
step
bed.
backward because I'm not right by him. That doesn't.
Yeah,
go
you can move as
backward.
far as you want.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna come like right here.
All right, Aridin,
Standing up, is that full move or half move?
half move.
Half move.
So
okay.
yeah, you should be able to get to him fine.
Put it away right now.
All right.
'cause you
I'm
need
gonna
to go to bed.
stand up, kind of shake my head, stick my finger in my ear. Is there a ringing going on?
Yes,
And
probably.
then move. Actually, you know what? As I stand up, I'm gonna blink out of existence and reappear back here. This way, if he does that again, I have some more space
Yeah.
between me and the wall.
That's a good idea, actually.
And then I think I do. Is it 2 damage? 1 damage? Got to figure out for my face stuff. I think it is 2 damage. So he takes 2 fire damage.
Oh no. 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then yeah, gonna poke him.
Okay. That's a miss, unfortunately.
Precision strike.
Yep, go for it. You'll hit him this time.
Okay.
No matter
Lay
what.
down. Go to bed.
Yep.
Good night.
11 damage.
Nice. Not looking good. He's kind of withering away. Faye? Try it. You're pretty good at it too, so that's a hit. That what does it look like when you slay this air elemental, Faye? With an arrow. Yeah, it's kind of hard. Yep. Awesome. Yeah, it almost like takes your arrow as it sucks it through and launches it out the back, and it like slams into the wall back behind, and it's like this deep, and it's crazy. You're like, man, I've never seen an arrow go that fast, as it like accelerated it. But it murders Smith.
I
Yeah, he is gone.
I would-
It goes straight through his skull. There's a little hole. That's all that's left. I mean,
if I had not moved, that would have impaled me.
no, she shot him through like his head. So you probably
Oh, okay.
felt the wind, like your hair like blew in the wind as it went over him. But no, didn't quite hit. Wasn't too close. Don't worry. All right. So you guys finished off the air elemental. There's one more little chalice.
All right.
I need to either get healed or take a short rest again.
All right, I'm going to
Yeah,
let
same.
Moto. I am going to. You know what? Don't use your hit die. Let me cure wounds both of you, and then we'll take a short rest. Like, is that a bad idea?
I'm trying to think if there's short rest rules at all for like the amount.
I think you're only allowed to do like 2 between a long rest. I'm not sure if that's right or not.
You guys
Oh,
do have
that's
healing.
healing
Yeah, I do. I'll use that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's a good idea. I'll chug mine. It's a greater. What's a greater healing potion? I don't even know.
I need to put up my.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
sure you
looking it
can probably. Actually, I don't think greater is in there.
up. 44 plus 4.
Yeah. Sorry, I have all of it written down on my DM screen. I just don't have my DM screen out right now. Yeah. 44 plus 4.
34 plus 2.
Yeah, I don't need a DM screen, obviously, with you guys, but it has. I have printed things off and taped them to them of things that are actually important to me. Unlike what's actually on the DM screen, I feel like it's a bunch of stuff I don't care about.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, I am gonna go ahead and roll my D4 for my false life. I have sweet 8 temporary HP that I keep forgetting about.
Oh, nice.
hmm
So Ornstein, how are you doing on health?
19 out of 34.
Okay. So I'm 27 out of 43, so we're both in pretty similar. So. Well, I would just imagine whoever gets hit next probably just throw a heal off at him, whether it's me or whether it's Ornstein.
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't hit too hard. Obviously, that wind elemental throwing me into the thing hit really hard, but
That was that was his big attack. He was going to have to recharge if he made it to the next one. So,
um,
Oh, the next one can't be pierced probably because he's rock.
well, so far I've fought water, fire, and wind. All pierced.
yeah.
So, none of them pierced. Right.
hmm
Speaking of what,
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we have one cup with like a brown liquid in it, right?
No, it's just an empty cup. It's just
oh,
brown.
oh, I can do this too because I just pressed the digitation dirt into it.
Okay. Are you guys ready to do that?
Yeah.
As it happens, as you put it in there, you would kind of a small rumbling would happen, and in front of you, Aridin, this huge stone creature would pull itself out of the ground.
Okay.
And look at you. Let's roll
All right.
initiative.
You have a +7 to your initiative?
Dexterity.
Why?
I mean, I have a +6.
Is the initiative? Is initiative your proficiency plus your dex?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, but
Yeah.
I have a ranger in a campaign IDM that has like a +11 at level 2.
It's pretty crazy.
Took
Yeah,
the alert,
Mine
maxed
still
out
technically wrong. I
dex and
technically
took
have
the
a
alert
7.
piece as well. So.
My Centaur Rogue has a 14 right now in initiative.
Crazy. Yep. All right, Aridin, you were first.
All right.
Ornstein
so
has
I-
rolled initiative.
Oh, I clicked it, but apparently it never went.
Oh,
Surprise! I go first.
oh nice. All right,
Well-
Ornstein, you go first.
When I DM'd a campaign, I made it so that if you rolled a nat 20 on initiative, it did not matter what your initiative bonus was, you automatically went first.
Go first. Yeah.
Yeah, so even if you were a slow tank with like a +2 and the rogue rolled, had an 18 and rolled, has a +8, you still went before them because you were
Mhm.
max ready. So
I'm going to just cast Chill Touch. Actually, I'm going to do, excuse me, Firebolt.
That is a miss.
And
unfortunately.
then I'm just going to back up a little bit over here.
So this fire whoosh, just slams into him, not affecting him at all. Aridin.
okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attack him. I feel like there's something fun I want to say, but I can't think of it right now. So.
You hit him.
All right, 15.
Okay, so yeah, you're slicing him with your rapier. It feels like it shouldn't be working very well, but it's working enough.
Okay.
Naseri.
You're dumb as a bag of rocks. I hurl insults at him. Maybe this one will be.
That's really rude. Yeah, a small stone teardrop drops from his eyes. Just a little pebble. Just
That was an awful-
you kind of hear it hit against the ground as he cries himself to sadness. Okay, so disadvantage on his next attack. So we need to remember that because that is actually super important. His turn now. So let's find out how important. So disadvantage. So he is going to miss that one for sure. This one's at normal, but he's also going to miss. So he takes his two big stone fists and tries to hit you, Aridin, but you're just way too fast. He's like a big creature, but you just dodging it out of the way, no problem. Smash.
All right.
I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and cast Eldritch Blast, I guess. I got nothing else to do.
Hey, it's all right.
Force damage.
Hey.
I feel like
Right.
that worked.
Yeah.
All right, and then that's plus my 3.
Okay, so 18.
Mhm. And then my bonus action. With my bonus action, I am going to Misty Step. And wait, if I Misty Step, will that take Moto with me?
Just yeah. I'll just say for simplicity's sake, we can just say yes.
Okay. In that case, I am going to Misty Step 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm going to Misty Step over here, and then I'm going to take another 30 feet of movement. 25. 25, 30. And I'm trying to get away from it because it was way too close for me. All right.
Okay. All right, Faye, your turn. That hits.
Wow, dude.
That also hits.
$26.
26.
Nice.
You're okay.
This is why we
You're-
bring you along.
Yeah.
Yeah, that did not feel good. This big old arrow just stuck in him as it. You see cracks kind of as it slams into it. Cracks kind of go down his earthly body. Ornstein.
This thing's big and scary, so I'm going to throw another firebolt at it. I don't feel like trying to get hit by this one.
It is a miss again. So yeah, kind of just faded away on his earth skin. Airden.
Like, how big is this guy?
Oh, pretty big. Probably a good 10 foot.
Like,
Pretty
is
big
he
guy.
big enough where if he like tries to attack me, I could run up his arm?
Probably. Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hey, you guys have spells to cast and stuff. I just hit things, so I got to be creative with how I hit things. Yeah, I want to like run up his arm and like try to stab him in whatever counts as an eye on him.
Okay, yeah, sure. So give me an acrobatics check as you're trying to run up him. Not great. So yeah, you kind of try to run up him and you kind of get tripped and you start to fall. Thankfully, you kind of grab onto him and swing around and land on your feet. You don't like fall prone.
Okay.
That for sure did not work.
Okay. Then I guess I just stab him.
Okay.
Which isn't nearly as fun.
That's a miss. So you kind of just don't do much. Natsari.
I don't know, a creative rock pun. Insert here.
Creative rock band. Okay.
We play. How about this? We play rock paper scissors, and I land paper on it.
There you go. He will not make it. So you got him good. Okay, this big creature is going to look down as Aridin kind of tried to climb up him and didn't seem to do much. And he's going to slowly sink back into the ground and disappear into the ground. Aridin, you'll get an attack of opportunity if you
All
want to
right.
take that.
Yes, I would love to take that.
That's a hit.
Does he have legs, or is he like made of rock?
He has
Like-
legs.
I would like. Actually, it doesn't matter because I hit him and he stops moving. So
Oh, really?
yes, that is the
Freaking
whatever the feat is that I have is they don't get into a movement.
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Yes.
Yep. So he is gonna stop moving.
Yep.
So he like floats halfway down in and then kind of just goes back up and looks at you in anger as you stopped his plan. Now he's gonna hit you twice.
With-
Makes sense.
So he had disadvantage on that first one, but that did not matter. So these two big stone fists are gonna slam into you. The first one doing 14 points of damage.
Okay. And the second one, hopefully, doing less than that.
Second one doing 11.
Woo!
You were
All
barely
right.
alive.
We're still standing.
You didn't like that you ruined his plan. All right. Submit.
That's how
Submit.
you
All right.
get out.
How many do you need?
How
Okay.
many hit points?
Yeah.
I need 41.
Okay. If
Now, here's the thing. I still have my second wind, and I do act before him. So if he doesn't survive through our next round, I can. Now, I would like to be healed as well, but just so I can get, probably
Okay.
another 8 to 10 hit points off of that.
all right, I'm going to healing light you from where I'm at. That is going to be 2d6. Let me roll those. 2d6 healing. Well, that was not helpful. Okay, So I'm going to have Moto 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He is going to administer. Wait, no, he's gonna go 30 here. Yeah, he's gonna stay away from the rock monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he is going to administer my last spell of the short rest, and that will be a cure wounds. Let me cast that. Cure wounds always at second level.
Nice.
11 plus 11.
Yeah.
Plus
So
two.
plus so that's 13. So your total healing is 17. Yeah.
Okay, so 19 actually. So
All right. Faye.
Oh wait. How much movement does Moto have when he's flying? I forgot.
Mm,
Because he's currently a raven.
that's fine.
He's
You
currently
got
a
it.
raven.
Oh, he's currently a raven. Then he has probably plenty.
Yeah.
He has 40 when he's an imp, so we'll just say 40 for now.
Okay.
Yeah, so he would have 10 more.
Yeah.
And that hits Faye.
Mhm.
So go ahead and roll damage for that. No, I wouldn't make you.
Mhm.
Holy cow. That's a lot of damage.
Yes,
He's not down. Thankfully, he's not looking good. Like cracks. That one, like you almost can't see the arrow anymore. It goes in so deep. But cracks spread out through his body from where that arrow got hit. He's getting ready to crumble. Ornstein.
All right. I am going to pull up my flail and run up to him and swing at him. See if I can get him to shatter.
That's a hit.
All right. 6.
6 damage. So you swing this big old flail and it slams like right into his shoulder, and his arm like is about to fall off as chunks just fly across the ground. Aridin, your turn.
I can move 5 feet right here, right, and not take an
Yeah,
attack.
you can move around him wherever you'd like.
Oh, okay. So then I'll go over here.
Okay.
Just try to keep his attention facing towards me. I feel like he's close enough. I'm not going to bother with the second wind. And we're just going to attack him.
That's a hit.
And I am going to try a tripping attack on him.
Okay.
So he makes a strength save of 14.
Okay, strength saving throw. He does not make it, and he can be knocked prone.
All right. Well, he is. I really
I'll be
just
right back,
because I wanted the additional 1d8 to my damage, but
Yep. But he has legs, unlike the rest of them. He's the
Wow.
only one that could be knocked prone.
all right. So that is, I think, 10.
Okay. Yeah, you slice this big old chunk out of him. It almost feels like you're cutting through dirt at this point instead of stone, but he is holding up. Last little bit. Naseri.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do the bold thing and try to strike him with my rapier because I'm out of insult.
You have advantage, so
Yes, you do. But you hit him anyways. Roll damage. All right, Naseri, what does it look like as you finish off this earth elemental?
As I stab the rapier in the middle of what would be his chest, he just ashes, dusts away.
Just
almost at the end.
for some reason, winds comes out of nowhere, like it just blows him first place, and it fades out into this large pool with blue water in it.
The
This-
pool.
you guys read that if someone was being affected by it currently, it was red. If no one's being affected by it, it's blue.
And do we know we don't know what the effect of it is, right?
From what it sounded like in the book was it gave him more power, but it slowly corrupted him and turned him into evil.
Okay.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I'm ready for a dip. I'm already halfway there.
Sumesh would like to attempt to restrain Ornstein.
Well, if you guys won't let me, I won't go. I mean, I like the idea of more power,
Mm.
and I'm dumb enough to do it.
All right. Did we know if there's a way to destroy the pool?
You don't know of any way.
Mm.
Hey, I'll go in and see if there's a plug at the bottom of it.
Oh, there you go. Just drain it.
We had someone in our district that nearly killed themselves doing that. We have this creek at our district campgrounds, and it has a dam that has a plug. And he went in and he wasn't braced when he pulled the plug, and he sucked himself through the drain
No.
and spit himself out on the other side of the
Holy
dam.
cow, that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to. All right. So, all right. Let's be honest. Sumesh has made a deal with an entity he doesn't know about for power before.
Right.
So my intelligence is not that high.
Go ahead.
I would like to dip a toe in the water.
Wait.
Okay.
If I can't do it, you can do it. This ain't right.
I think if you were to start move, I'd kind of put my rapier.
Yeah. Okay.
Use it as don't go past.
Yeah.
Bold.
And
I
maybe
would understand.
kind of as that all happens, Moto would speak up and say, "We could tell the master about this. He could protect it." And kind of looking at Sumesh.
You're right. That would be a lot better of an idea. That would be a much better idea.
Sumesh, who is this master?
Long story short, it's where I get my power from. I made a mistake, and when I was trying to make penance for it, someone offered me an ability to do that.
Let me look up his name real quick. I have his name somewhere. I think I know it, but
I'm being shady because I don't remember his name. I remember.
I don't think
told me
I
his
literally.
name.
I'm not sure we ever
Don't
actually
remember.
talked about it. I wrote it down. I wrote down a name.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if we ever. I think it's Turin. That's what I think. Yep, Turin. Turin is his name.
Would any of us we know who that name is or know the
Roll
origin of that
History
name?
checks all around if you'd like.
Wow. History. Should look up to that
I'll have
class.
worse.
14 isn't too bad.
Well, apparently I rolled twice.
You guys think about it, and you aren't recognizing the name from anywhere really too much. So
Does Nasiri?
That was a pitiful.
Nasiri.
yep, she rolled.
Oh, she did. Oh, I saw
Yeah.
that.
I did. It was a horrible roll.
Okay.
I really expected Nasiri to know.
But is it religious in any manner?
Well,
Like his relationship with
Yeah, if you
I
guys would
offer
rather,
that.
I'll give you the option. You can just add if your religion is higher. You just add it to whatever roll you just made, though.
Okay.
No,
I would be at a
it's the same.
16 then.
16.
Yes.
Hmm. Maybe Eridan, you maybe kind of in the Feywild would have heard about Turin, but not a lot. He's a celestial. He used to be an angel, and it
Okay.
seems like you maybe heard rumors of him trying to get past the level of angel to go higher.
I mean, is it archangel? Is it God? Is it demigod? Is it
He would be trying to reach God. He would not be he wouldn't be a high level angel or anything either. He just is an angel.
did you made a deal with the Turin? The angel Turin?
Yes. I made a mistake, and
That's a big mistake,
I
son.
need to atone. It was a big mistake. Sometimes I've made mistakes, and he's like wrestling with whether he should say something or not. He's just wrestling with it.
And the imp, is he under your control or is he a messenger for Turin?
A little bit of both. Turin sent him to help me, but I don't fully trust him. If I can let you know that I don't fully trust him.
Moto says, "No, you can trust Moto and the master."
Oh no, the master I trust. It's you that I don't.
He kind of like looks down. He's like, I am in his service. I am in your service. I will not betray you, but you must serve the master.
Mm-hmm.
Be wary of trusting Celestials. Their power is far beyond what we can comprehend, as are oftentimes their motives.
Mm-hmm. I will be right back. My dog is scratching at the door, wanting back in.
I mean, so we heard about this pool. I mean, is there any other reason we're looking for the pool? Did someone send us to look for the pool?
Mm-mm. You read about it in the...
Okay. Yeah, he's the grandson or whatever of the guy who created this place.
Yeah, and really from what you read about Edwald, which was his name, he didn't seem like a bad guy. Like he didn't seem like he was evil by any. He helped the Seven seal this. Like, yeah, he seemed like yes,
Right.
because they used this pool.
Let's throw the dead body in it.
Can any of you magic users, can you tell what sort of magic is in here?
Ooh. Wait, no, I don't have any spells. I can't.
This theory, if you detect magic or identify, could kind of help with that. Detect magic would tell you the kind. Identify would maybe tell you what it does. Not sure I know what it does, but off the top of my head. You guys asked him last time, and he was unaware of this. He knew of the tomb, but he didn't know of the back hidden area.
Huh.
Oh. I just realized, is there an echo coming from my computer?
I don't believe so.
Okay. I realized I didn't have my head.
Yes, Carly, rituals don't use a spell slot, but they take a minute longer to cast.
Yeah, they take 10 minutes longer.
10 minutes.
to cast.
Sorry. That was,
So
yeah.
you can cast either one. You'd be fine. What was I gonna say before I got distracted? Gosh darn it!
I would.
It's right
I
there.
would use identify. Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think if you're able to use those as rituals, that might help.
Yes, my wife walked in and was like, "I need to use the bathroom so bad." So you can unmute.
Aww.
Aw.
Yes, so he's very hungry.
He's very cute.
You're welcome. Oh man, I was saying something before, now I got distracted. I don't remember what it was. There's something about you guys keep talking, and maybe I'll remember it. So you're using identify. Okay. Use both. Yeah, that's fine. Because I don't know exactly what identify. Identify. Roll someone. Necessary. Roll an Arcana check real quick to see if you know this. You would know that certain things can be hidden from identify. So if you were to identify something that's cursed, it would not tell you that it's cursed. It would look like a normal piece of equipment. So you would identify this pool and you would get this overwhelming sense of power, basically. And it would seem like it's uncorrupted. It's not going to affect you in any way, in any bad ways. It would make you be like, oh, this is perfectly fine. It's just power. But you know that curses are not necessarily seen by identify.
Wait a minute, what's a curse? No. Like Sumesh would like genuinely not understand that things have bad motives sometimes. And so he's like kind of shocked by this idea.
Well, I think it's safe to say we probably don't want to drink of this water. But it is also a danger if it remains here.
Can we start scooping water out and just pour it on the ground?
Well, I mean, a couple of us have Firebolt as cantrips. We could just start shooting it in and... Right.
I kind of want just Dimension Door into it.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
The water? There's quite a bit of water. I mean, it's as big as it is right now. Like, it's not a small little thing. Let me see how big it is technically. It's about 10 feet.
Yeah, I mean, it's
10 by 10. I mean,
Yeah.
it's about the size that it says it is. Moto would again chime in and say, "The master he can protect it.
What do you mean protect it?
He will guard it. I do not know the master's intentions, but I know that he said he would protect it. He's quite powerful.
Did you tell him about this pool, Imp?
Yes, and he kind of points at Samesh and like we told him. I do not know how he would protect it. I just know he could.
Sumesh is still stuck on this fact that Turin may have ulterior motives, and so now his level of trust is now flopping, and now he's like, oh, I never really thought of, because of how he had been introduced to Turin, he just had never thought that it may happen, and then he's remembering back to Dinch and feeling like his deal hasn't been met anyway. And so he's already kind of...
Imp, how do you know Turin?
I have to think of. So he would tell you a story, just so I don't have to fill in all the details. That at some point, Moto would have tried to trick Turin, and Turin outwitted him, and so basically he went into Turin's service. So Moto is actually like a devil,
Right.
but he's serving Turin as he's commanded to, so he has to. It's not like he doesn't want to necessarily be serving Turin.
Sure.
If he didn't have to.
Imp, I don't know whether you I don't know whether you know much about Celestials, but my people do, and we have long lives and long memories. Celestials are not to be trusted, and Turin himself, who seeks to be more than an angel, least of these. We will not be giving this pool to the angel.
All right, then I'll take it.
You would like kind of
Yeah,
see Moto
step
kind of
forward.
almost roll his eyes. Okay. You're stepping forward. So let's go to that first. All right, is anyone trying to stop him at all?
I'm gonna rapier, not at him. I'm not pointing it at him. I'm putting it as like a hold, hold.
Okay. So
I mean,
you have a rapier in front of you, basically, and someone pointing a bow at you.
well, if you're not giving it to the angel, why not me? That's why he can't have it.
That's a good point.
Yeah, great responsibility. Yeah, blah blah blah.
We've all heard it before.
Ornstein, there are three things that could happen with this power. You become powerful and nothing happens. You become powerful and then you become evil and we are forced to kill you. You become powerful and then you become evil and you kill all of us. Two of those are solutions I am not willing to take.
Yeah, but there's one, and I'm going to do. Can I do a persuasion check on them?
I haven't done a lot of persuasion, and I don't really like the idea of persuading because between you guys, because it's really hard to persuade someone. So I'm gonna say no persuasion.
Okay.
But if you want to try to convince them yourself, like in real life, try to persuade them, give them good reasons that you can take this, you can handle it. Like,
I mean, come on, I've killed a lot of people, and I'm not evil just yet. I'm not evil right now.
Hard pass.
I mean, come on. I don't know. I'm stronger. Well, exactly. You already hit hard enough. I don't hit hard enough. I need to hit harder.
I mean, if we're talking about needing action, are we equating power with strength?
I mean, I am the strongest.
So as you guys continue to have this conversation, Moto would have looked to Samesh and say, "You must obey the master. You made up a pact. You must obey."
So does he want me to enter the pool?
No, just he just needs to know where it is.
Fine, tell him where it's at.
Okay.
No!
And he'll disappear.
All right. While he's gone, we have got to get rid of this thing.
All right, I'll drink it.
Okay, so I will give Aridin and Samesh, as Ornstein starts to lean down, you guys have one chance to do something.
I would like to grapple him. I'm going to lose it, but I'm going to.
Okay, so strength v strength. You two.
Strength for strength. I have 18 strength.
Yep.
I have a 10 strength.
I would also like to grapple. Can add our powers together, our
it's
get
so
our
you guys
own
can,
AC?
you can do it this way. Either one of you can get advantage, or both of you can roll.
I will give advantage to. Wait, John.
No,
What is your strength?
you take the advantage. I have a -1.
10 is better than what John has.
Oh my goodness! All right.
Okay, he pushes you out of the way pretty easily.
Can we do a strength check or a strength saving throw?
Oh,
I don't think it matters. I mean, even if you take off his
I
proficiency,
don't have proficiency in it.
I just realized I thought it was the opposite way with the rolls.
okay. So Ornstein begins. You kind of grab his arm and he just shoves you back easily. Ornstein, you reach down and you're trying to drink the water.
Yeah.
As soon as your hands touch the water, you get sucked into the water, and you go all the way down. You are floating. You feel like you go a good 15 feet into the water. It seems like it's basically bottomless is what it feels like. As you're going down, you kind of open your eyes and it's dark. There's a small bit of light above you, but as that's happening, gold energy starts to wrap around you and slowly envelop you, and you guys would see some lights from below. You guys would be looking down and it would completely cover you. So, Ornstein, I have a question for you. What's your intentions with jumping into the pool? Why did you want to do this? What was your reasons for jumping in?
So that a more powerful angel doesn't get it.
Okay. So that's your reasons. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, so that's someone that's more corrupt than I am.
Okay, you get completely covered in this gold energy, and you guys sit there for probably what feels like 5 minutes, and you're like, Ornstein's dead. Like, he's gone. There's not coming back. And then slowly, Ornstein, you would float back to the top and appear above. And you guys would, as it was happening, the water would turn to this red liquid instead of blue. And Ornstein, you'd come back up.
Oops.
Oops. That was a big oops.
Okay, Ornstein, you kind of crawl out, and when you were getting wrapped in the gold energy, you felt like a surge of power. But as you get out, you don't really feel all that much different.
So what did it do?
I felt okay down there at the bottom. But
Wait a minute. I might actually have something for that.
I don't feel any different.
No, I don't.
I don't feel any different.
Okay.
I think as he comes up,
is way later. So
being under the effects of summer, I would probably grab him by the coat, get right up in his face, and go, "What did you do? What did you do?
I was thirsty.
You may have doomed us all."
I ain't gonna hurt it, ya. You guys are strong enough. I ain't gonna hurt ya.
Because
we
if
head
that
back to town and find a way to. Is there a way to reset the altar that we know of?
You don't know of any way.
Well, we know of one way.
Yeah, you do know of one way.
And what was that?
The guy was killed.
Yeah.
And that took away it made it free again.
But now that the power is in you, we need to be careful that Torin doesn't come for you. So
we can take him.
Our first step should be to get out of here.
And suddenly you guys would hear as Moto would appear back, and he would say, "I told Master he will come soon. We can leave. He will come later."
Okay.
I like low-key shield Moto's eyes from the color of the.
Okay, let me roll perception. Let me roll a perception check for Moto real quick.
See you later.
Perception is just wisdom, right? Basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
Oh no.
15. Roll a sleight of hand check to see how well you can hide it from him.
I don't think I'm proficient in sleight of hand.
Or you
Am
can
I
do
already
performance.
ready?
Performance is better for you. You can do
yeah,
performance to kind of distract him.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
You almost start doing that, and he's more worried about it. And he would look back and see Ornstein kind of being pulled out of the pool by Aridin, and he's like, he kind of looks at you. What? Well, did he? And he kind of flies over and looks at it, and he says, "Why would you let him do that?"
I tried. I failed a
tripped.
strength check.
I tripped, taking a closer look.
Okay.
Turn.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check. Okay. He looks at you as you're a drow, this dark skinned drow. He's like, he starts shaking. He's like, oh, okay. I won't tell Master, but he kind of would like look at Samesh. He won't like that very much. Okay. So you guys leave the tomb. Where are you heading? You do have a 50 gold reward back at Faerun.
Yeah, let's go back to my room.
Okay, let's do a long rest.
Yep.
Mhm.
Right.
Do you not trust me?
Yes. I mean, I agree. It's not that we don't trust you.
It's okay.
Okay, you guys head back to Faerun. For the sake of, we'll just say that you guys can get there. Unless there's anything is there anything you want to do while you're there? Anything specific? Yeah. Is there anything you guys want to say to them as you're getting the reward or anything? Or we can just retcon, like, kind of, you guys get everything, no problem.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
What? Do we have that magical armor still?
You do? Yep.
Has anybody claimed it?
Nope.
Because what it's
And what kind is it?
It is, let me make sure I know what it's called.
Is it half plate?
No, it is full plate.
Full plate?
Yes.
Is that medium armor?
No, that is heavy.
no, yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's heavy. Okay.
It is armor of invulnerability.
Okay.
Well, actually, that might be useful in a level, in a metagame sense.
Oh yeah.
That might be very useful in one level. So.
Does the person with the bag of holding want to hold it?
Yeah, I think it needs to go in the bag of holding because
No, I think it's already there.
actually it's not useful because you've got to have a 15 strength to use it. Period.
Yes, you do.
So yeah,
I-
it's not useful.
Just so you know, I plan on multi-classing in a barbarian.
And that won't.
That
help
won't help
either.
you.
Yeah.
No, I know. That's why I was asking, because it's medium armor.
Can you all hear me again?
While we're here, I'm gonna get a shield
Okay.
to put in the bag of holding.
You can buy a shield for wherever it's at. 10 gold.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, I'm going to use that to get a shield. And how much is health potions? Yeah, I can't remember.
Hey, normal healing is 50. I know that much.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't know
I'm gonna
why,
grab-
but I have.
I'm gonna get 2 of those.
It's saying I didn't have any currency. I don't know what happened.
The leatherback
Uh,
thing doesn't really
You,
weigh
you can kind of
anything,
compare
right?
to everyone else's and kind of just.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think you guys should have about the same.
Yeah, I know I haven't. Yeah, I know I haven't bought.
Okay,
anything, so I'm just gonna-
I
I'm
forgot
just
to
gonna
add
go-
the last what we got.
I'm gonna go on the low end and just say I'm at about 225.
Yep, that's good.
Yeah.
I can never
But
remember where the potions are.
I remember why it did that because I had to start over from level 1 to change my invocation.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what
We are
happened.
doing a long rest, right?
Mhm. Mhm.
Cool.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna need them. No, I'm just kidding.
So
I got my
I-
hit
Or
die
am I?
back.
Yes.
I have an herbalism kit.
34.
Yep.
I would like to collect some herbs,
4.
Okay.
and I would like to attempt to make 2 things. I want to see if I can make a healing potion,
Okay.
and I want to see if I could make a, let's say like a calming potion or a, So if by some chance Orenstein starts to go mad or something like that, we have a potion that can maybe put him to sleep or calm him down. Something along
Okay. So, herbalism kits, as far as
Sounds
this
wise.
is what I've kind of figured out. Herbalism kits you can make potions of healing with. If you want to make any other kind of potions, you need an alchemy set.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you can make healing potions with it.
Mhm.
If I can figure out where the thing is in Xanathar's Guide. I need to mark things more in this because there's so many different things in this book. Oh yeah, I need to mark. Yeah, I need to mark stuff more because I'm the worst. But so herbalism kit.
I have all of my stuff on D&D Beyond,
Yeah,
That's funny.
and so I have all of my stuff is online. So as long as I have an internet connection, I can find stuff.
you can find stuff.
Mhm.
Gosh darn it, this drives me crazy. I always lose these things. Okay, well I'll worry about it later. For now, we'll just say healing potions you guys can get because I know they're 50. I think maybe greater potions are 500 or 250, one or the other. Okay, and Aridin, roll. What do you think you should roll to find these herbs that you're looking for?
Yeah, probably nature.
Or
I mean,
survival.
Go whichever one you think. I'd say probably nature, or you can do nature or survival. You can do either one.
yeah, neither one's great for me, but
Yeah.
I just never really paid as much attention as I should have to that.
Yeah, you're not quite finding the herbs that you need. You can buy those, and I'll tell you what that price is.
Okay.
It'll obviously be cheaper than
Sure.
buying a healing potion.
Well, and I know according to it, it does take some time, so
Yes,
I don't know that I could even make it right now,
go.
but I could spend a couple.
So a healing potion, to make a healing potion, it'll be 25 gold pieces,
Okay.
and it will take 1 day.
Okay. So then I'll spend 100 gold. I'll buy one,
Okay.
and then
And
I'll
then-
work on making 2 more.
Okay, you'll buy this. You can just buy the supplies for the other 2, and you can make
Yeah.
them down the line.
Yeah.
Um,
And just while I'm in the herbalist shop, I'm like, where do you find the herbs for these again? And she probably tells me, and I'm like, yeah, I just don't think I have the eye for it. I was out there looking and just could not,
Yeah.
couldn't-
So greater is. Wait, let me see what this is. Let me see what the cost is. Yeah, greater is 200 to 250.
yeah,
So if anybody would like to buy a greater, I'll say you can get it for 200.
I'll keep with my regular one.
that's quite a bit of money for you guys right now.
So
Still.
have we successfully completed our long rest? That's what I was asking.
Yes, yeah. We'll say any of this can be done before or after. Okay, so you guys wake up in the morning, and Angel hasn't come to murder you yet. Actually, Samesh, as you were with Moto, he would talk to you and say, "We really should tell Master about it, about the one taking the power."
Not until-
If you explain to him, he might not be angry.
By the way, is Nasiri gone for everybody else as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she's paused.
I look at Moto and I say, well, let's be honest. He's not been real good at keeping his promises to me. So I don't owe him anything right now.
Are you he gave you power. You've been using that power. You healed your friends and attacked those monsters.
The deal was it would help me keep people from dying.
It has. It may have not saved your one friend, but it saved the rest.
Let me think about it for a little bit, and I'll talk to the others.
Okay, we'll leave it at that. I think that's good. Probably as you would sleep that night, in kind of your dreams, you would kind of wake up. It feels like you're waking up and you're just in a large, dark room, and you would hear a voice say, "Samesh, I can take that pool of power, and I can control it, but I need your help." I can help Ornstein. I can free him from it.
What do we need to do? Because I'm 100% way more worried about Ornstein getting corrupted than I am about Turin having the.
He would say, I can meet you. Where are you heading?
We're going back to Hayford.
I can meet you there.
The same place?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, with that, you would kind of fade to black and wake up in the morning. All right, so you guys can all wake up and...
For the night, I want to spend some time trying to like meditate and change my season.
Okay.
So I think, obviously, I don't know that I'm able to. But
if you would like to, you can roll I would say a wisdom check to kind of calm yourself, because that's what you do against fear and stuff like that. So I would say to calm your emotions, it'd be a wisdom check. And I mean, where do you want to set the DC at? I guess it's up to you, because how you're pretty flustered from this day events, I imagine. Yeah.
But considering I've been stuck in summer for years, I think maybe we can talk about it elsewhere. I think I'd rather it be attached to story than just a random check.
Yeah, that's fine.
But I'm still gonna spend.
You're gonna try
down at the hearth. Maybe for a brief second, I get winter, and then just right back into something.
Okay. Yep.
Despite the
Yeah,
fact
you
that I
try.
feel-
But immediately, like as you're like calming down, Ornstein kind of pops into your mind, and you get so flustered at it, it makes you
Yeah.
angry, and you,
Yeah, exactly. And so them before bed, just head back up and kind of frustrated.
Ornstein, roll a wisdom saving throw for me. Okay.
Oh.
You wake up and you seem fine. You feel fine.
I thought it was gonna be horrible.
We're forced to kill him within 12 hours of him taking the pool.
All right. So you guys wake up in the morning, head on down to the tavern, eating breakfast. Or what are you guys
I would
talking?
probably get down there first, and I'd be writing in my journal because I have a calligraphy kit. So I think I'm better at journaling than I am at herbalism, but I try.
I would chat amongst people to find if there's any news from anywhere.
Okay. Not really hearing anything new. You maybe even hear some stuff about the boats disappearing in Hayford. I think Edric mentioned that there was an army of orcs gathering somewhere. Some people are hearing rumors of that happening. Yeah. What was that? Sorry, Faye. Yes. So you have finished that last one, the tomb robbery. I will mark that off. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, except for that one that got away from you guys. Yeah, he was one of the leaders, the mage. But or you can
So the
head.
rest would just be Hayford.
You can head to Hayford.
But you wouldn't know that. I'm the
Yeah.
only one who would know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only one. I don't know if Samesh is gonna tell him. Oh, so you guys would be avoiding the Celestial.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, you were literally saying go to Hayford for the opposite reason, and I've already
Yes.
told the Celestial we're going to. Okay, makes sense.
Right. And I know nothing about orcs, so I would also push to head to Hayford.
Okay. So
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
oh, that's why. Let me make sure I have this right. Yeah,
I don't
Hayford
need help.
Hayford is a much bigger city. It'd be a little easier to find. So
They might want to kill me anyways.
maybe.
I'm
So
fine. Nothing happened.
travel pace wise, it's about 65 miles, which is pretty long ways. I'd say you guys are probably moving at normal speed, right? That's 24 miles a day, basically, is what it would be. You could move it fast or slow if you'd like. If you move it slow, you can use stealth. If you move fast, you get a -5 to your passive wisdom.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it'll take
yeah.
you, if you guys kind of really stretch it out the couple days and move late into the night, it would take you about 2 days. So you guys ready to start traveling? Right? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
You guys would head out. It's a pretty there's not a lot of trees right at first, but as you guys would be moving throughout the day and stopping and taking breaks, it would get more and more forest dense as you kind of get down into a more forested area. Pretty normal. What's everyone's passive perception?
Mine's pretty
I think-
high.
Oh, passive.
It's the one at the
13.
very
Mine's
bottom.
12.
19.
Okay, Naseri, nice. As you guys are kind of traveling, Naseri would notice. She's super observant. As the feet says. I'm pretty sure you took that feat.
Yep.
You would notice some carriage tracks that had looked like they'd gone off the road. Up to you whether you want to follow those or tell your group.
I would tell the group.
Can I investigate and see if I can figure out anything else?
I mean, they're just tracks. You guys can follow the tracks and see where they lead.
Do we know how long? Do we have any idea how long ago they would have been coming through?
Yeah, that was what I was meaning. Like, if I could find.
Oh, yeah. You guys can. I bet you could figure that out easily enough. It's just a few days, really. Not too long. Edric was heading to Fallholt. Yes, so he was going north-ish. Yeah, opposite direction. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We should move on.
Okay. You guys want to go? You don't want to go investigate then?
I mean, we are supposed to be good people.
Hold up.
Sumesh is just antsy about
And
what?
Sumesh made a deal with who knows what, and only the first chance he gets jumped into the corrupted pool. We're not exactly good people.
No, I'm.
How about that? We are adventurers, not like bandits. How about that? Is that better?
I have an intelligence modifier of 0. Thank you very much. I am in.
I have a -1.
They're both playing their characters super well. Then
trying
I'm just
to
kidding.
get that DM inspiration die. You know.
Or it gives him one more day to catch us. But there is Hayford, and Hayford we can procure a boat. I think any delay is too long, but
Man, what the hey? Let's do it.
Sumesh is getting anxious, and so I just say I'll do whatever the group wants. Like the closer we get into Hayford, it's kind of giving him a little bit more anxiety and.
I say let's do it. I ain't scared of no celestial catching us.
Naseri is not concerned of any immediate danger, so she's just moving forward, keeps to the task at hand.
So that means 3 yeses, a no, and a whatever. So.
Okay. So it looks like you guys are following it.
yeah.
You follow the tracks for probably 200 feet, and you would come to a carriage that is sitting there. It's not overturned or anything like that. It's just sitting. No horses in sight, but just sitting there. Nothing tied to it. Nobody standing around it or anything like that.
You
Can I check for traps?
Yeah, you can both roll investigation checks.
I knew we didn't have a rogue, so that's why I built my
Fate. Yeah, no footprints. From what you can see, there's no footprints. Sumesh, you see no traps for sure. In Miles, there's no traps.
Is this like a covered wagon?
It would be like a fancy carriage. Is kind of what it would look like.
Oh, carriage. Okay, so I guess I'll open it up and like look inside.
Okay, you would open it up,
By
and
the way,
as
I'll
you
open it up and look inside Rapier first.
yes, yeah, okay. When you opened it up, the first thing you would notice would be a decent stench, not horrible, but starting to get there. And you would look inside, and you would see two corpses, and each one seems. It looks almost like it's been like someone sucked all of the energy. Their skin is tight, and it looks like they just have been dead for years. But as you guys know from your investigation, they are not. They have not been. So they just look like zombies that have been sucked dry of all their everything.
Male and
Male and female.
Cast
Very, very fancy. Woman has a nice dress on. Man has a nice suit.
You said
Nope,
there's
no signets. That you do see some rings and some jewelry and things like that, and
I'm
but
just
you do
gonna
not see-
loot the place.
Gonna loot the place. Okay.
I'm just gonna
Miss
loot it.
Barry wants to
can
try
I
to
check-
detect
can I
magic
check-
before we do that.
No, I'm chaotic
Okay.
neutral. I just like shiny
Miss
things.
Barry wants to detect magic before we do anything as a ritual to make sure none of the objects around them cause them to age.
or if I can give you a minute to do that.
Okay,
10
okay,
minutes. 10 minutes to do that, actually.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Okay, you wait for Naseri, you get done casting that, and doesn't seem to be any magic nearby, other than
Okay.
your friends who are next to you.
Yes,
Can I
other
do,
than the orange being with the magical power and
Can I investigate the bodies to see if I notice anything that would have led to their death or undeath?
Yep. Roll investigation.
can Miss Barry do the same?
Well,
Sure.
I
Terry
don't
wants-
even know if there's bodies. So,
Yeah, roll.
Wait a minute. That's just not cool. My intelligence needs to go way up for this to be useful.
You
Okay.
said there are no horses. The ropes that would have held the horses, were they cut? Were they untied? Because there should be at least one other body.
They were cut. You do not see one. Naseri, what were you investigating for sure? Tell me again.
I was investigating to see if I could find any other cause of the death.
Okay. You look. It doesn't. You don't see any wounds on their body. You don't see any. You don't see anywhere that looks like they had any distress
So
before they died.
And you said no footprints, right?
No footprints.
But
Of
are
course,
there?
that's what Faye saw.
Question.
All right, I'm looting.
You
Question, how far are we from Hayford?
long ways still.
Okay.
I'll say you moved like 10 miles.
Okay, so that's not going to help me.
Well, Faye, you're the ranger, so I trust your judgment that there's no footprints.
so even with a four, I'm not saying like there is footprints and they're just invisible to you. I'm saying you're looking down and you're not seeing any. So like everyone else could kind of look down and they wouldn't see any either until they see theirs now. Ornstein, roll.
Here's footprints. No, you make those.
You're looking on the bodies. You would probably find about 150 gold worth of
Ooh.
jewelry.
There's a lot of jewelry, guys.
And 100 gold on the people. So that's
Ooh.
as you looked inside the carriage and kind of investigated them.
Hey, guys, here's 20 gold each. You guys each get 20 gold, and Let's throw the jewelry in the bag of holding.
Alrighty.
We'll sell it later.
There would be on the back of the carriage boxes where they would keep their luggage also. So
Oh.
Ooh, let's
Can I
get
check
to
the
those.
boxes? Can I fit 'em?
Are they locked?
Wait, can I check the boxes for traps?
they would be locked, but you probably would find a key. And you checked traps earlier, and I'd
locked.
say that
Right,
covers
right,
it. I'd say
I'll-
that covers it.
Can I just smash them?
Sure. Yeah, you just smash the lock, pull out your flail, and just ching right on with the. You would open it up, find luggage. You'd find their clothes. You'd find some pretty fancy royal gear that you guys can take if you'd like. You would
Ooh.
find.
We don't have a rogue.
You would find another 150 gold worth of jewelry and another 600 gold. You would find this small chest that has all kinds of gold in it. Very, very, very wealthy people.
That's
Well, we all just
120.
got 20.
I already added my 20, so
Yeah, so that's another 120 each.
Yep. So 140 each total, plus 300 gold worth of jewelry that you guys can sell at some point if you'd like to.
Or I mean, there's gems in them, right? I know there are some rituals and stuff that require gems. I don't know if any. Of
Yeah.
those
You guys could look through it if that's something you need.
no.
When you said there were no footprints, did you also mean like no hoof prints either? Like we
Yep.
so the whole
If-
thing was cut and then just
So it's basically what you're saying is heavily, and we just can't find.
So if anybody else would like to roll an investigation check to look for footprints, they can. If that's something else you guys would like to do.
I will.
well,
No,
Yeah,
I can't find anything either.
I'm really more wanting to make sure that my interpretation is correct, which is the ropes were cut, so the horses were released and then vanished into thin air.
Basically.
Okay.
So yeah. No, I'm gonna leave it at that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So you look all around the carriage, not any footprints, which seems
All right.
super weird.
Back on the
Yeah.
road to Hayford, y'all.
Hey, should we burn the carriage so nobody else gets curious about it?
I mean, you guys did just loot it, so you
Since we
left
looted
your
it.
footprints all over it now.
Yeah.
So tell me real quick, guys, your characters and what you guys would feel. Would you feel like if you found a random carriage full having two dead bodies in it, knowing you didn't kill them, would your characters feel that it is good to loot that body and then just leave?
My character is
No,
not.
that's probably true.
He's trying. Like Sumesh is going back into, his old life, and he wants answers as to what's going on because he feels
Mhm.
like there's been an injustice.
Well, I feel fine about it because that's what I used to do as a hired killer, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Mm-hmm.
I would want answers and just to inform family if we find any sort of identification.
well, we
Yeah.
don't have to strip. We have luggage.
Yeah, you have other dresses.
We have all the rings.
You have all the
We have the
rings.
jewelry,
You can maybe
which we
mention
can
it to
sell. We can
somebody.
make more money.
All right, Sumesh would like to. Sumesh,
Okay.
Would
I
we
can
know
do
that they're
that
human
pretty
would like
easily.
to, would like to note where it is, and then also. Let me see. Look at my
Well,
equipment.
My fingerprints are all over this, so I say let's burn it so it doesn't come back to me for killing them.
Does anyone have a shovel or a pick?
I mean, we
Okay,
could do
well,
a proper
I-
burial for them.
I would like to at least properly let some sort of rites be done about their bodies.
I think
Yeah,
that
but
Terry
I-
might know. I mean, would know burial rites from humans living
Yeah.
with them.
You guys would know. I mean, just generally, I'm sure you've seen people die. So you've been to funerals before. So you guys gonna bury him? Okay.
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 All right. Can I light the carriage on fire at least? Oh. Okay.
Okay. So you guys bury it. That takes a little time to get them buried, but you get it done.
Did we have any other thing that we could figure out to identify who they are? With authorities?
No, which also would probably seem strange to you. You could probably figure in your minds that whoever did this probably took any signs of identification.
Because to me, it looks like an assassination. It doesn't look, because if it was a robbery gone wrong, we wouldn't have found stuff. Why is the money still here?
And there was obviously money on the bodies too, so it's not like.
Well, and why do we have 3 bodies, or why do we have 2 horses and a driver who have just disappeared?
Yeah.
I bet you the driver cut the horses and took off with them after he killed these 2.
But they left no footprints?
There's
You wouldn't even find
no visible cause of death.
hoof prints leaving the carriage either.
He has the horse shoes of Zephyr.
Or there was a weather storm that just messed everything. That's true too.
Okay.
I can make that contact.
Okay.
I'd like to produce my. I'd like to produce my insignia of being part of the town guard of Hayford, and say I've got some connections, and I'll put it back.
Yeah, I bet you he had horseshoes of a Zephyr. I'm calling it.
Probably. You're probably right. Man, Chucks, he called out my whole story. The whole campaign is ruined.
Well, hey, I want those on my centaur. So
okay, so you guys kind of head back to the road and continue traveling. That did cut off a little bit of your time, so probably aren't going to get as far. You guys would travel again, pretty no problems, kind of just trudging along on this road. Okay, yeah. So you can do it stealthily. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, good idea.
So is there anything you guys would like to say to each other as you're traveling? Any conversation that's going on?
Sumatch, are you originally from Hayford?
I don't know, Cord, am I? I think I said I am.
Yep, you are.
Yeah, okay, yes. Yes, I am. I am. There's a reason I left, but I guess I'm going to have to face up to some stuff. So
I think we all have a past at some point.
Samesh is just immediately murdered upon walking into town.
No.
Just murdered. No.
I don't think that's going to happen.
How long were you a member of the guard?
Since my youth, I was actually an investigator.
You'll forgive me if I overspeak, but how long ago was your youth? I don't fully understand.
So for half-orcs reach maturity at between 15 and 18. And then they live between 60 and 80 years. So, and then I believe I said I'm 20. I'm 25. So, so about 7 to 8 years.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. I had many friends, but let's just say I might not have been the best at my job.
Yeah, at least you didn't murder your wife, though. I tripped. I tripped.
I look at you
It was an accident on my wife.
and I say, "Is there a joke that I'm not getting?" Like,
No, I murdered my wife on accident.
for one who murdered his wife on accident, you speak very flippantly of it.
Well, it's in the past, right?
Our pasts very often shape our futures.
Yeah, that's why I left Hayford.
Oh, you are also from Hayford.
Yeah, 'cause that's where I murdered my wife. That's why I don't want to go back.
You know.
It was a stupid Thieves Guild leader. Was trying to kill her, but no, she had to put my wife in the way.
Okay, you said your intelligence is an 8.
Yes.
Is your wisdom also an 8?
No, it's a 10. My wisdom's a 10.
Okay.
I have 18 charisma, 18 strength,
So
14
people really
constitution.
like you until you start talking.
Yeah.
Actually, I at one point I made a sorcerer in 4E who was a gnome who had really high charisma, but was sort of like Ornstein, never said the right thing, but everyone always thought he was joking, so it always worked. So, like, he'd walk up to a queen and like try to compliment her, but end up insulting her. But he was like, "Oh, that's really cute." And, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So
you were. Did I hear you right when you said that you were an assassin, a hired hand?
Yeah. Yeah, but you guys knew this already.
Aridin didn't, because that was Den.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, Dutch.
we're just gonna assume we've caught Aridin up with everything that Tim did.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Aridin still
Long
finds
walk,
it
anyways.
rather odd.
I forget things.
What is?
But
I think.
But I know where to find the boats.
What?
Samesh is trying to contemplate if there's any way he can gauge what would happen when he comes back to the city.
So before you left, you were most people did not like you very much. Although nothing like again, you're not going to be killed on the spot, but you would probably be pretty widely recognized, especially by the rest of the guard, and they would not accept you for sure.
Yeah.
Might be best for only some people to go into the city.
I can be your enforcer.
Do we know what happened to Samesh? I just don't know if I forgot or if we.
Yeah, I don't know. That's up to Samesh if he told the full details.
I haven't told the full details.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, but which is fine.
Well, also I haven't been asked for full details either, so there is that. So I don't know what Samesh will say when pressed for more details, but I don't know. Let's see. So Samesh is really.
I mean, if you want, I can ask if we're talking about Hayford. Why did you leave Hayford?
Why did I leave Hayford? I got a tip about the Thieves Guild, and I was supposed to be involved in a raid, and I had a drinking problem, and I may or may not have been intoxicated. And we got ambushed when I was supposed to be the lookout. And I was the only survivor. It's the lowest ranking one. There was some assumption that I messed up on purpose. But that was... And so I was informed by my superiors that until stuff died down a little bit, I should probably leave town for a little bit. They knew I was technically innocent of any wrongdoing, but doesn't mean I was likable. Yes.
That's okay. I'm a horrible lookout anyways, and I don't even have to drink for it.
True.
I'm sorry to hear that. Yes.
Yes. Mhm. Yes. Well,
Do you have
it would
family?
have to that my mother lives in Hayford, I believe. I believe.
I don't know if we've ever talked about it, but yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hey, we have a free
Right.
place to stay, right? Right? Huh? I like free.
Well, I would assume I still own my home in Hayford,
Probably.
unless I was renting. But
Oh, I might have a home
Um,
too. No, I don't know.
Can't
Mhm.
imagine you want to go back there too much.
Yeah,
oh no, I would have lived in a barracks.
There you go.
I'll just say I burnt my
Um,
home down after
There you go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
after
I
getting
mean, I
some straw.
definitely have friends, if not family.
Yeah.
hmm
Any other conversations going on?
Pretty much.
Mm.
Well, you guys would continue to travel. It would kind of start to get dark, but you guys know you can kind of press on for a little while until you set up a camp. As you would press on, it would start to sprinkle as you're traveling and slowly turn into it basically a downpour. So you guys are stuck in this. You guys would have cloaks and stuff to cover yourself, so you're not just out in it the whole time. So you guys would be very quickly looking for a place to camp, a place that you could maybe get out of the rain as best you can. As you would round a bend, and Faye, you probably would be the first one to notice this. You would see a carriage, another carriage, but it looks like there are people on this carriage, and it looks like it's stuck. Some water has begun to flow over the road, and it's stuck in this water. And you would look out, and there's a man pushing with the horses, trying to help get it out. You would kind of see the man turn around, and he's big. I mean, good 7 foot tall. And has kind of white, ashy skin. And he would kind of look at, well, what does it look like? And he kind of is trying to push it more.
I with all of my dead even strength modifier, I'd like to shrug my way up and crack my knuckles, and I'd like to help push.
I'm gonna watch this.
Oh, Ornstein, are you helping Ornstein or no?
No, I want to watch this first.
Okay, so Samesh is
Strength
helping Faye. That's a good idea. Okay, so that's what you're doing. Natsari.
I am not useful in this type of situation, so I'm going to make sure that no one else is coming on the road.
You
Okay.
could maybe Bardic inspire someone.
It's a good idea.
I could give Bardic inspiration if we have to roll a die. Sure. While I keep watch, I'll play my Shawm to cheer everybody up.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm playing my liar because the show would be water damaged.
Okay. Aridin, did you hear that? What I
So
said?
I know there was a big tall guy pushing a
A carriage. It's stuck in
Carriage.
some mud.
yeah.
You'd help.
I mean, as much as my 8 strength can
Yes.
I'm
Yeah, I know
watching
you guys
that.
aren't real strong. But with Faye's kind of intuition, let me roll for this guy, see how he kind of does. Roll some strength checks.
And I know you said
Everybody who's helping.
skin, right?
I'll give my bardic inspiration to if anybody wanted to use it to who's helping? Aridin and Suman.
Aridin. I assume Orenstein's helping.
No, I'm
Orange is
watching this.
watching. He's
No,
watching.
he's not. He's watching.
So
Watching.
No, I haven't told him anything
No,
yet.
he hasn't told me anything. I just
I'll give.
I
it
just
to
think it's gonna be
Suman.
funny because he couldn't stop me at all to go to that pool. So
With everyone working together and Faye putting that, finding some like branches and stuff and putting it underneath, you guys are able to get it out the rest of the way.
I just
all
slow
working
clap.
together. You
I
guys
just
did
slow
it.
clap.
So you get it out, and as you guys would kind of get close, you'd notice first of all this really tall guy, ashy skin, he kind of brushes himself off, and then you would notice a halfling who was kind of standing on the side trying to push, probably not helping a lot, but he was there. Yes, and
More than what I can say.
yeah, true. He would kind of walk up to you and say, well, thank you very much for helping us. We were in kind of a tight situation there. We thought we could make it through the water, but obviously we couldn't. So thank you, kind strangers. He kind of like goes blank in the face and says, I am taking my my dear my lady Luna Eddy to her home, and you would kind of hear a voice at that point say, Boris dear, who are our new friends? And a woman would kind of look out the window enough that she's not in the rain, but she can see, and this blonde headed woman, pretty fair looking, very very pretty woman, would look out at you and say, oh, well, thank you so much, adventurers, for helping us get out of that situation.
Do you know of any families that were also traveling this road behind you? Or no, because
No,
okay.
they are heading, it would seem, towards Hafer. So they were going the same direction as you guys. No, we haven't seen any. We're just traveling today, but just kind of out for a spin, you could say. Just enjoying what was nice weather before this downpour came along.
Where are you coming from?
She would kind of like look sideways. So it's kind of hard to explain. But I would love for you wonderful adventurers to, if you would like to, you could come with us. I have a home where there's plenty of room for you adventurers to stay out of the rain. And I could explain on the way. It's a interesting situation that we're in. It's not necessarily public knowledge of where I'm from, but
sketchy.
but trust
Are
me,
you
very
doing-
very good people, very friendly.
Can I do an insight check?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Yes, go for it.
You said insight.
Insight. Yes. There you go, Faye. Nice.
Yeah,
All you guys,
fitting,
except for
fitting, that,
Samesh.
fitting that the guy that sold his soul.
Yeah,
to-
yeah, not real.
Have a good-
Can't really tell when people are being honest. Hey,
I'll roll one too.
so Ornstein, Samesh, you guys are like, yeah, she seems super trustworthy. No problem.
Yeah, she's fine.
Rest of you, you can tell that she was very hesitant in telling you, but she seems to be telling the truth. She's not like lying at all. Yeah, exactly. Oh, really? Well, I don't. I'm afraid I don't know. And the carriage was similar, like mine. And she kind of would look. It's a pretty nice carriage, and it would be pretty similar. Yeah. I don't. Nobody from where I'm from would have another carriage like this. They may be coming from Hayford. Is about the only guess I have.
Do we remember which direction the tracks looked like they were coming from as they came off the road?
Yeah, it would look like from Hayford they would have been turned. Sorry, you can't turned into the woods. Yes,
I agree. I agree,
So,
and it'll
I agree.
definitely speed up our travel.
so
I
how
would
much
say-
for a ride?
you guys. I would say you guys could probably all fit in the carriage. It'd be a little tight on one side, and I assume it'd be on one side where she's not sitting.
Hmm.
But yeah, you guys can all hop in the carriage. The halfling drives what is a Goliath. You guys, I don't know if you know if it's a Goliath or not, but he would stay on the outside. Yep. So you guys would travel inside, and she would kind of talk to you guys. So where are you coming from, kind travelers? She kind of smiles.
I'd like to say we're just returning home to Hayford.
Oh, very nice. And you're coming from Faerun, then?
Yeah.
Anywhere before that?
No, we all kind of met there.
Well, and she kind of look at your equipment and be like, "Adventurers." Then I assume you look of the sort.
Out of necessity, but yes.
That might come in handy. We might have some work for you. So I'm actually taking you to a place called Norbury. So it's a small town, village, establishment. I'm not sure what you would call it, but my late husband built a keep there, and we've had some people come and kind of join and help. So these people are they're criminals, for lack of better word. Most of them not dire criminals, not murderers or anything like that, but they're just not accepted in society. So we kind of built our own little living area, a village of sorts. So they're good people, trust me. We watch them very carefully and make sure that if they're not good, we kick them out quickly. But that's where we're going. It's a little off the beaten path, but not too far. So, yes, exactly.
That's funny. That's funny.
Well, I'll try to be on my best behavior.
I would appreciate that. That we all would, but yes.
I will. I would naturally. Now, according to my background, criminals naturally distrust me. So
Okay.
I don't know if that means current criminals or people who used to be criminals or what.
Yeah. I go either way,
All right.
probably. I imagine.
Mhm. But
No way. Not exactly. No. You guys are getting ready to be murdered. I hope you're excited about it.
What am I going to do then?
Mhm.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll switch it real quick to adventuring instead of this is our dungeon. This is our dungeon music, so it's a little less
Mhm.
murder. We're all gonna die. A kidnapped young drow. Can't say that I have. Let me roll for see if there's anything. No, nothing that I can speak of at the moment, but I can keep an eye out for it. What's going on?
Do you have any guild merchants that visit Norbury?
Oh, not a ton. We send people to because it's not a known establishment that people come to, and we try to keep it that way, of course. So we don't give away any wanted criminals positions at all. What is my Roll20 is messing up, guys? Let me refresh real quick.
I legit thought that Goliath was a vampire at first.
Hashtag same.
Well, and I also thought when he first said, like, I'm traveling with my lady, I thought, like, he and the woman were dating, and I'm like, they're going to make quarterlings.
Oh my.
That is awesome. That is just awesome.
Okay, so you guys, anything else you wanted to say to her? I'm sorry. Someone just said something, I think. Oh, Drow. You mentioned that, and then the merchants. No, I'm afraid not. Anyone specific you're looking for? Yes, I'll look at that. She would look at it, and she would shake her head. I'm afraid not. We don't get a lot of Drow out this way very often. But maybe Fallholt would be the place to check. If you, it's actually has an entrance to the Underdark, from what I'm told. Yeah, well, that's that. I mean, I'm not saying that might be the best place. I don't know. Sorry. And the merchants, anyone specific you were looking for?
An older woman. Her name is Sabrina. She's human.
A merchant named Sabrina. Afraid I don't know a merchant named Sabrina. But sorry, I can't help you. Either of you, but. I'll give you a good meal tonight and a bed to sleep in, and that hopefully that is thanks enough.
We do greatly appreciate the favor.
You guys would travel for anything else you want to say to her?
No.
Ask her any questions.
Go, yeah. How much gold do I owe you?
Are you talking to her?
Yeah,
Uh,
for the stride and everything.
No gold. No gold.
Sure, I didn't help them, so I feel like I should give you
it's
some gold.
quite all right. Well,
for my lack of help.
You were all in a group together, so we'll just it's quite fine.
No, I insist. Let me pay you something.
No, it's quite all right. Yeah. Anything else? Okay, you guys would travel for not too long. After a while. Sorry, making sure that this is gonna. After a while, you would. Sorry, I tried to make this. My last map was like white. So I'm trying to make them less white to not blind everybody, because I think Faye was the only one who responded though. So last time.
I was too, so I was
it was
white.
I
was doing straight in on white, and it was like.
At some point, you guys would turn off the main road and travel for a little bit, and you would kind of go down and go through what would be like a ravine, which is starting to fill up with water. Thankfully, it's not like overflowing yet. And you'd come out, you'd cross a small bridge and come to this. The buildings that are outside of the wall, which the wall is a well-built stone wall. And the keep you guys would probably see coming over the hill is a very nice keep. The buildings, on the other hand, are like very makeshift buildings. They're not well built, not super well built. There may be a few that maybe someone's been here for a while, or they were just skilled enough to build their own. But yeah, you would come over this small bridge and head through town and go into the keep. Probably just farm. You'd probably see some farmlands around and maybe a few more buildings. This other road would kind of lead down. You kind of could maybe see even through the rain that it leads to what looks like there's a small, kind of the starting of a mountain, and a little ways away you'd see more. But it kind of looks like it goes into a cave of some kind. Yeah, you guys would head into the keep. She'd park it in a place where you could get inside without getting wet. So, anything else you guys are asking while you're driving through that? Well, the keep has been here for quite a while. My husband's built it as a sort of a getaway. He was an official in Hayford, so he built it to just get away from any of the unwanted things of the city life, and built this. But then after a while, and this was after he died, we just got some strangers who came in, and we accepted them as servants, and then we had some build a house, and they would kind of go back to Hayford and talk to people, and we just kind of slowly built it. It's been quite a few years now.
You say we, but it was after your husband had died. Who else was with you?
Well, my servant Boris, the halfling, has been with me for quite a while. And my guard Garton, the Goliath. They've been with me for quite a while, so they've helped me a lot.
You said you needed help with something. Could you give us some?
We have some tasks around. We don't have anybody that's real capable of fighting.
Okay.
We as you would have seen, and kind of she points towards the mountain area. The cave we use as a kind of a defense. It has some large iron doors that could be shut, just in case we were ever attacked. We could retreat there. We have some creatures that have infested it, and then we have some just things around town. I think there's some other people around town that might need stuff done. But again, it's up to you. What you guys would like to do? So you guys would kind of walk through some a guard tower, and head into the main doors. There's a large gate in front of the doors that can be put down, and you would come into this. Okay, everybody here, everybody seeing?
Yep.
Should be lit for everybody right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have to scroll down.
Okay. Let me get.
Oh. Moto.
Of course, you have this tiny little floating thing. Oh. She would invite you straight in to walk into this large area. And you would see some servants scurrying around, putting the table ready, and she would go over to one of them and whisper to them and mention something about more guests joining. Yeah, she said, well,
recognize any of these statues that are sitting around?
So, these statues, you would look at these statues, and they are very well-made statues. These first two, as you would walk by in the doorways, were two wolves that look like they're leaping at each other. You would look in this. Oh, I guess I can't do that, can I? Right here. What looks to be a large bear, but an owl's face.
Owl bear.
Yes.
Owl bear. And
And this one is just a normal bear. And then this is not, there's not an actually altar there. I'm just using makeshift things. What looks to be a large spider. And these statues are very well done. Sure, there's a fireplace underneath the spider. It's really cool. Yeah.
What
So
did
that's
your
what you would see.
What did your husband do for a living?
He was a politician of sorts in Hayford. Pretty well off, as you can tell.
You'll have to forgive me. Sometimes human politics are confusing for me. What do you mean, a politician of sorts?
He served the city in many different ways. At one point, he tried to become the mayor, but didn't quite get that position. But he served in many different sorts. Not one specifically ever, really. She would probably mention that his name was Maxwell. Maxwell
Okay.
Eddie.
Would I know that name?
Roll a history check. Ornstein, you can roll one also.
Since I have like a 0 to history, it probably didn't.
I have a -1.
No, you guys don't recognize it. You're like, nah.
No.
I
I
don't
didn't
think I
pay
know who that is.
Politics?
What?
Like, I didn't pay attention to politics.
No, you guys didn't. Okay. She would invite you guys to all sit. So do you guys sit, I guess?
I am
Oh yeah.
sitting down there at the end.
Okay. Yeah, you guys can sit wherever.
Can we just say that I've kept Moto invisible?
Yeah, that's fine.
That way I don't have to like just deal with him.
As you guys were sitting, an elven man would walk around the corner and kind of would like walk in and like look wide-eyed at all of these different people in here and say, hello. And Luna would kind of speak up and say, yes, I just forgot his name. I wrote it down somewhere. Roland. Roland, these are our guests. They helped me and Boris and Garton get the carriage unstuck as we were out for our ride. I've invited them to stay the night and have a meal with us. And you would kind of look at him, and he would be kind of dirty, kind of have some dust on him, and he would have tools around his belt, like a hammer, a screwdriver, a chisel, and things like that around his waist. He would come and find a seat, probably closer to Luna.
And what was his name?
Roland.
Roland. I saw the chisel. Are you the one who crafted these statues?
I am. Do you like them?
They are marvelous.
Oh, thank you. I work very hard. And Luna very much likes her nice things, I guess you could say. She very much likes them to be extravagant for sure. So I work very hard. Thank you for noticing. So you guys would set there any conversation you want to happen? It is. So she often hears stories and reads books, or maybe has even seen some of these creatures out in the wild, and she gets it in her head, and he kind of would look at her with a smile, and she would smile back. That she wants this creature made, and I get it done as best I can. At times, I even have to research. I have to head into Hayford or whatever to research the creature, like the owl bear, and he kind of point over to that. I didn't really know what it was, but she read a story, and I found some art done and remade it. They are quite random. I would agree with you.
What story was it that you had read, Lady Luna? I am also a reader myself.
Oh, well, I read a story of some adventurers that tamed an owl bear and turned it into their pet. Can you believe that? I mean, look at the creature, and you kind of look over, and it's pretty large. I mean, it's a large creature. Can you imagine a group of adventurers like you taming an owl bear and having it as a pet?
Certainly
I say we try and do it.
It made me giggle, and
You've never mind. I was gonna say something about his poor decision making, but then I remembered I also make poor decisions. So.
Yeah, but it'd be cool to have an owl bear.
That's true. It probably would be, as long as it didn't eat you. Yeah. Any other questions for him?
I mean, nothing I can think of.
Okay. She would make conversation and kind of ask you guys like, what were you doing in Faerun? Anything interesting happen? Maybe some stories of what you guys have seen. She likes to hear things like that. So, what do you guys say? Anything? Respond to her in any way?
I would specifically not tell her about the pool.
We
when
have this pool
Yeah.
of power. It's super cool. Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Mhm.
So, okay. Well, I'll just assume you guys kind of tell her some tidbits, maybe just fighting off goblins. Okay. Yep. So you guys talk for a while, and at some point, the servants bring out some food. It's super good. It's delicious. Some kind of meat. You guys aren't even sure what kind of meat it is. You just know it's delicious. Some nice fresh vegetables and fruit and mashed potatoes.
I love those.
Probably like one of the best meals most of you have ever had. Probably there's a few of you that maybe have had better or about the same, but most of you, this is the best you've ever had. She would say, "Well, I think I'm going to head off to bed. If you guys would like, you can." Boris, and kind of points over to the halfling who has been standing there like the whole time, just waiting for her to call him. He will lead you guys to your room, and rooms, and you guys can spend the night and go as you please in the morning. But if you would like, you can deal with our problem in the cave. But obviously, I can't force you to stay. So
Well,
thank you very
I do
very
feel like
much for your help tonight.
I do feel like it's only fair to, since she gave us a place to stay and the ride and all that, we should probably help them with the cave thing.
We can discuss our plans in private.
Yeah.
Okay. Boris will lead you guys. I will just do this. I will put you all kind of right next to each other real quick. And I'm going to lead you through so you can see the castle, because there is quite a bit to it. I'll just kind of move you guys for you though. And now you're all the wrong way. That's okay. If I do that, does that get rid of that mess anybody up?
I went weird. I don't think so. There we go.
Okay. Nope. No. This is working super well. I'm gonna have to move you all again.
That's impressive.
You guys would come up to this first bend, and you would see this large creature that, when you look at it, if anybody wants to roll like maybe a history check or intelligence check or something,
I'll do
kind of
that.
figure out what it is.
History or what?
Intelligence.
I
So
rolled
Mitch,
an 18.
you would know that creature to be an ogre.
Wow.
So this huge, and you would look at the statue, and it's bigger than the hallways. You'd be like, how did they get that statue in here? Like, he would have had to have built that statue right there. Like, he could not have moved it in. Even laying it down, probably not going to happen. It's super impressive. You guys would come to a doorway to your left. You're not sure what's in there, obviously. I mean, if you want to ask, you can talk to Boris. He wouldn't be talking.
Boris, what's in there?
Oh, that last left. That's a restroom. Do you need it? There's one upstairs. Yes, good to know. And he would kind of, as you get around this corner, he would say, to your left here, we have a den where kind of relaxing and such can happen. And he would kind of keep leading you up. You get to this corner, and you would see a large, what looks to be, and I'll just say you guys kind of know about it from stories and such. What looks to be large in the sense that larger than you guys have ever seen. A dragon.
Oh.
Not like I mean, it's pretty small from what you've heard about stories, but to you guys it looks pretty big still, for not ever seeing one. And then you'd come around this corner, and you'd come to. I think I have to move these. There's some stairs right here. You guys would head up. So up a floor. I don't think I've put you on this map yet, so be patient with me. No, you're good.
None of that.
So he would move you guys to the left and go down that hallway, and all down that hallway are rooms. So he would lead you guys each to a room. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
I see nothing.
oh, that's super weird.
Yeah.
Why didn't this paste? Oh, I know why it didn't paste. I'm stupid. Uh-oh, I may have just messed up everything.
Go with
Oh, no, I
that.
didn't. Sorry, I put you on as oh no, I am messing up everything. I put you. Okay. Sorry, guys.
No
I
problem.
put you all on the lighting layer instead of the token layer.
That happens.
Okay. So now you should be able to see things. So to your left, down that hallway, he would lead you guys all to different rooms. For now, I will move you all right there into one room so you guys can discuss for future plans.
All right.
So you guys are
So-
alone. He would show you guys where all your rooms are, and then he would say farewell for the night, and you guys could head to just one room and discuss.
It's only fair.
Sure.
Investigate, probably.
Oh no. Almost just messed up everything. Why is that connected? Oh man. Okay.
I'm
Well, I'll
rolling
leave it for now.
awfully.
So, Samish, you would look around, you wouldn't find anything. Nobody would find any spy holes or paintings with moving eyes. So, you guys are good.
I think it's only fair to help her out, but we do need to get back to Hayford soon.
I believe our fairness was in helping her out. Come morning, we should leave.
I agree with Eridan.
Okay.
I'll do whatever the group wants.
I will as well, but our time would be better spent moving forward with the tasks we already have.
Edric. Yep.
Mhm.
You're good.
Mhm.
Yardrick.
While being hidden, I think, is advantageous, I believe moving is more so. We need to continue to move as best we can. If we stay put, we will be found.
Plus, we do not want anyone else to disappear in ship. On the ship.
On the ship.
On the
Thank you
ship.
for clarification.
Yeah.
Thank you for clarification.
I was about to call General Counsel and
Okay. So are we? I don't know. Ornstein, we might need to reconnect for him, maybe.
Reconnected.
Oh yeah. lost Faye. Nope, she's back. Okay, you're back. So votes are leaving Stain.
Leave in the morning.
Aridin is leave.
I say-
Ornstein,
Stay.
stay. Samesh,
I think
You-
he doesn't care.
leave or stay.
I'll go with the group. I think we should stay, but I will very much change my mind. I'm willing to change my mind for the group.
Okay, Nasari, what do you think? Leave or stay?
I'm leave.
Does she respond? I didn't quite hear.
She said she wanted to leave.
Okay, leave and Faye.
Oh, can no one hear me again?
No, we
No,
can.
we can hear you.
Oh,
It just kind of
Yeah.
cut out.
no, we should just leave. I can't hear Cordell now.
It's up to you guys.
He hasn't said anything. Ornstein, I will admit your vote shocked me. I would have thought you would be in favor of leaving.
Not. It's the good thing to do is to stay and help her. I mean, I do need to make up for not pushing the thing, and she won't take my gold. So
I'll leave gold on our table, and we will leave in the morning.
That sounds fair.
Okay.
I still think we should help her. Maybe she'll pay us.
She probably would.
A
The
better
longer
thing
it
would
takes us
also
to
be to
figure
get
out-
Ornstein to a cleric and allow them to do whatever.
I ain't need no cleric.
Would Cordell, would they know what you kind of have told me about clerics in your world?
Yeah, probably most people know that clerics are pretty rare still.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
Not super easy to find, but you may be able to find one in Hayford.
We ain't got the gold for a cleric.
It would probably not be cheap to remove a curse with a cleric. Probably would be pretty expensive.
We ain't got the gold to do that. We at least have a free stay here, I think.
Yes, which seems to be
Just
payment for the help we offered.
well, then what about the food that you just fed us?
Again, I will leave money on the table when we leave in the morning.
But then, if you want to take me to cleric, you need more money.
Let's find us a cleric first.
We can come across money in Hayford.
What are you guys thinking?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Jonathan really wants to stay, but I think Sumesh would want to go. Would want to leave. So,
Okay.
we can always return here.
Okay.
But if we stay, would she end up like that other carriage?
Oh,
If we leave and she travels again,
Yeah, but we have no guarantees she will. Right.
and we have no guarantee that I will turn evil and kill everyone.
She might have a guarantee on that, actually.
I think you remember those things we fought in the dungeon. That's our guarantee on that, Ornstein.
I'm fine.
He's fine. He's fine, guys.
I felt nothing. I'm fine. I'm fine.
It's I think telling people about what we found is a foolhardy option.
Where are you guys leaning to? Okay. So is that what did
Yeah.
Miss Ari, what was your answer again?
Hayford.
Go. Okay. So I say probably go then is winning out here.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys would, unless there's anything else you guys want to talk about, anything else? Okay. You guys would kind of head to your separate rooms, lay down for bed. Samesh, as you would sleep, you would wake up again to a complete darkness, and you would hear another voice say, "Are you on your way?"
I am.
Good.
Are you sure you can help him?
I'm sure I can help him. We will see you soon. And disappear. You'd wake back up. Ornstein, I need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
This is. I don't want to look.
Okay. You
7.
would wake up in the morning feeling pretty normal. So,
See, I told you I'm fine.
okay.
Nothing happened.
So you guys would wake
Feel
up,
fine.
wake up in your bedrooms, go and kind of meet each other. Where are you heading after you meet each other?
Well, we need to say goodbye at least.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take you guys back to first level.
I'll leave 50 gold on the table in my room.
Okay. And I will take you guys right there. Okay, you might need to stretch out the map to find out where you are at. Okay. Yeah, you guys would come in. Everyone would probably already be there, getting breakfast ready or already eating something, and they would offer. She'd say, "Well, hello, my guests. Please take a seat, and we'll get you one last meal or one meal before you do whatever you're gonna do next, I guess." Kind of smile.
I'd like to say we thank you so much for your hospitality. Unfortunately, we are on a bit of a time crunch to get where we're going, but if at all possible, we'd love to return to help you.
Yeah, oh, of course. I understand completely. We all have our business we need to take care of, and no cleric, I'm afraid. Not a lot of clerics around. You may be able to find one in Hayford. Of what sort, I'm not sure, but yes. Well, I would love for you to also return and help us with this when we may need it. But if at all if it would sweeten the deal at all, we could pay you for this job. If that would,
Unfortunately, I feel like we're in a time crunch. We're pressed for time.
okay, quite
if that's
understandable.
All possible, we would love to return.
We're not pressed for that much time. We could do it.
Our other business is a matter of urgency, despite Ornstein's comments.
That is understandable. Yes. Well, I mean, if he kind of would look towards Ornstein, if you would like to stay and help, you could.
That's an interesting proposition there.
But that is up to you, and I wouldn't want you to just abandon your group. You seem like close friends, and but please, please,
We are not.
please take a seat.
No, they don't like
Enjoy
don't
some
like me
food.
that much.
And take a seat and enjoy some food, please. And we will get you on your way, and we'll get you some supplies even for the road.
Well, we appreciate the supplies. I assure you they are not necessary. We have been very blessed by your hospitality, but all we did was push a cart.
Well, trust me, I enjoy the company, so please, it would be my pleasure. And she would like bring out some rations. Basically, it's just dried meat. Basically, is what it is. And would be willing to fill up any water skins you guys may have. Yeah. So if you guys have any rations, just put it up to 10. If you want to take any, if you don't, you don't have to. Yeah, not that I'm super strict on rations. I mean, you probably would have eaten a few already throughout the past, or at least yesterday. You would have eaten some probably.
Mm-hmm.
So,
All right.
not usually. I'm not really a stickler on rations until you would be out of rations. So if you guys are like in a desert for weeks without any food, that's when I become kind of a stickler. It's like, okay, let's start keeping track of those things a little more carefully.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you guys can finish your meal. You heading out?
I think so.
Okay. So you guys finish your meal, you head out, you're kind of leaving town. People are out moving about. They're waving at you as you're coming by, and they're busy people, but they all seem super friendly. Very much, I guess I don't know if you guys know, small town America, like everybody's pretty friendly to you, even when they don't know you. You guys would travel out along that road, cross the bridge, and head back out to the main road and start heading south towards Hayford. Yeah. Any conversation you guys want to have during the day?
Samesh, why are you in such a
Yeah.
hurry to get to Hayford? Because I feel fine.
No. I've been away a while, and there's some business that I need to attend to.
But I thought everybody hated you.
As true as that is, there's still things that need my attention.
Are you hiding something from me?
Hmm.
Are you hiding
Feels a
something?
little metagamey, but
Let's see,
Yeah.
deception
So,
versus.
I'll we'll put it this
Yeah.
way. Samesh, you roll a deception check. And then
no.
anybody who would like to can roll an insight check to not see if he's lying about something, but to see if you can recognize that something is on Samesh's mind. To see that he's like upset, visibly upset. I'm sorry, Samesh. You woke up. After that dream, you woke up pretty obviously like flustered about that.
Everybody noticed something was wrong.
Yes. What's wrong, dude? Now that being said, you don't have to tell them anything. You don't have to.
Just
And I would let you re-roll. You can roll another deception check if you want to lie to them.
I'm not sure he'd really even want to lie. Just
I mean, if it's lying for our own good, It's still technically good.
Like, no, I'm not. I'm not sure he'd want to lie. I'm just wondering about how much information he wants to let out. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Just have some concerns, and I need to meet with someone to discuss those concerns about what's been going on. I need to do it alone, but I don't want you to distrust me. And so it's made me a little anxious.
Are you afraid somebody's gonna beat you up?
While that's a distinct possibility, that someone will try. I'm not very
Do you need a
worried about.
Do you need a bodyguard?
I don't believe so. I think I will be. My safety is not a concern, but the trust of my friends is.
You're concerned I don't trust you?
I know you don't trust me. It's the other ones I'm concerned about.
Oh,
Mm.
I mean, I was a criminal.
Ornstein, I'm curious to find out what drives you.
Me too.
So am I.
Upon finding a carriage full of dead
Okay,
people,
Sigmund Eridan.
you did not think twice about ransacking it.
Yeah, sorry.
Upon having
Past,
the opportunity to help others, you did not. And yet, when they returned your, disinterest with kindness, you felt the need to go above and beyond to show kindness back.
Yeah, I'm a interesting character. I kind of let's see. Carriage wanting to burn it. I had trauma from before, and that's what I would have done in my past since I did ransack it. I just want to see Smash fail and fall into the dirt, which would have been hilarious. Which I would have helped afterwards, but
So your
and
purpose,
then it upset me that she wouldn't take my money. So
but why even offer her the money in the first place?
because I felt bad that I didn't help and you guys did all the work.
I didn't help
I
either.
mean, I am the strongest one here.
But does your
I
strength
am the
matter if
strongest.
you will
So-
not put it to good use?
Wait, what? You cut out.
I said, does your strength matter if you will not put it to good use?
Well, I was going to put it to good use. I just wanted to watch Smash fall in the dirt.
Why not just push him in the dirt yourself
Wait.
then?
No. I don't want to be part of that.
So you wish to see harm come to others, but you
In
do
other
not.
words, Ornstein is playing
Not by
chaotic neutral very
Not
well.
by my own doing. I didn't want to do it by myself. No, I'm not going to push him in the dirt myself. Because that's pointless. Because obviously I can do it. It didn't stop me from going into the water.
You want to be amused by other people's
Well,
failures.
it's not as fun. Exactly. I want to be amused.
You want to.
Is
You are
everything a jest?
by the pain and harm of others.
Yeah, I don't like him that much, anyways. I mean,
How about
I
the rest?
was a criminal and a murderer.
How about me?
I have a general distrust.
But distrust is different than the willful causing of pain to others.
Oh, see, I just wanted to watch it. I wasn't going to actually cause it.
But yet
But
you were the one who went in the water at the pool.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know what got into me.
That is
I was
what
mostly
worries me.
curious.
That is what worries me, as I do not know what got into you either.
Yeah, I was curious. I mean, you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat.
I have not heard that phrase.
Yeah.
Thank you, Faye. It changes
Well,
the
let's,
entire context.
Anyway, I think we need to. I really think we need to continue on our way.
Oh, this isn't the conversation. On
Yeah, I mean, I
later.
assume we've been walking this whole
Yeah.
time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you guys can talk while you walk. No problem.
Yeah.
Question is the location I was asking about, is that on this side of town or the other? Like, would it be going into town or would it be in the middle of town?
Let me see if I have that map handy to look at it. It'd probably be in somewhere in kind of the middle of town. It wouldn't be right
No,
on.
okay. So never mind then. I guess first things first is I probably need to just go straight to the city guard watch as we go into town, right?
Okay.
Are we? I'm assuming we get straight into town. Like no.
You're not quite there yet. You got a little bit
okay.
longer. So you guys
Okay.
would travel,
Mm-hmm.
and you would probably be getting pretty close to town as it starts to get dark. So the question is, do you guys want to continue, or do you want to continue in the dark, or do you want to stop and make camp and go into town?
I do
fresh
have
in the
the light
morning.
cantrip. I do have the light cantrip so that Ornstein
Yeah.
won't.
And you guys can
Have an
see in the dark, and like it's not necessarily the dark that's the issue. I mean, you can continue on and be in Hayford and not too long, but you'll be coming into Hayford at night. But that's up to you guys.
Mhm.
But given who we're coming with, wouldn't it be better to show up at night? When they maybe
Yeah.
for them
That
to
also
not
might be
notice?
But a thief in the knife, I don't. Or thief in the night. I don't think it's a good idea for me to go in the middle of the night. Yeah, they might think I'm coming to murder somebody, which are not my intentions.
You weren't like a criminal though, from what my background told. You were more of a mercenary, right? Like
Yeah,
a
but
hired killer.
Yeah.
a hired killer. I didn't kill
probably-
for fun.
Most work you did was probably legal. Like you're going after bounties of people ignoring them. You're going after people who
True.
had it coming. I mean, I don't like you're not necessarily like you're not going to be
Yeah,
completely
but I have
wanted. I mean, you're not going to walk into town and everyone's going to shoot you immediately. You might be feared
Yeah.
slightly. People might know who you are, but that's up to you guys, though.
I still think it's better to go
I
during
don't-
the day.
Yeah. I say if we camp, this is going to have to be my stopping place because I'm fading fast in my
Yes, yeah.
actual
We're-
energy.
Yeah, I have to hook up here in a minute. Soon.
We're getting ready. Yeah, we're getting ready to
Okay, cool.
to close up. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to kind of get you guys into
Mhm.
Hayford, and then that was going to be the end.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Mhm.
let's go in at night then.
okay, so you guys are heading in tonight.
Yep. Mhm.
Okay. You would kind of, as you're traveling, the trees would kind of start to part, and you guys would kind of come to a more valley, more prairie type, and you would kind of be able to see ahead. You'd see the lights of Hayford, and just maybe barely reflecting off the lights, the ocean behind it, which some of you have seen the ocean, and some of you probably this is your first time seeing it. But you guys would travel down. You get into town, no problem. Samesh, how are you walking? Are you walking like it doesn't matter, or are you trying to hide your face in any way?
I'm just gonna lean into it. I'm just gonna walk
Okay.
like I used to walk, and it would
Yep.
if people see me, I'll try to talk my way out of it.
Yeah.
If
Okay,
someone
I'm
wants to start
switching.
any trouble.
I'm switching to a bright map, so everybody get ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So you guys would come into town this way. Pretty big city. Faerun and then Norbury are nothing
Tiny.
compared to this
Mhm.
city from what you've seen. This is a decent sized place. Yeah. So you come into this large city. It's bustling. It's still moving, even though it's pretty late at night. There's still lots of people out moving around. And yeah, you're in Hayford, so that's where we'll end for the night.
Is Hayford a genuinely big city, or is it a big city for people who only know small cities?
It is a big city for people who only know small cities.
Okay.
Fallholt is so Naseri, you would know Fallholt is substantially bigger than this even. It's large, and then you get the capitals, which are going to be even bigger.
Okay.
Are huge, but I mean it's not small by any means, but it's not as big as they come.
Okay.
So, okay. Samesh, I will mark where that temple is at some point. I'll just kind of I'm thinking over here somewhere. Kind of this area.
Okay.
That's the temple district, basically. And then you can see the docks. And Samesh and Ornstein, you would know if you cross the bridge, you're kind of getting into a not so good part of town usually. Like the docks is a little more. That's kind of where a lot of the crime happens.
Like this area over here?
Yep. Anything that's on the other side of the river is.
And that's where
Is
mistakes
not-
were made.
Yes.
Yep.
Probably
I
for
would
both
agree.
of you. Yep.
Yep.
So
Yeah, I really need
Well,
to
we'll-
figure out how to see in the dark.
we'll get into this in a couple weeks, maybe. Maybe not. 16th. Can you guys do the 16th
Let me check. I'm pretty sure
off the
it's
top of your heads?
Mm. I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't have anything the 16th.
Yeah,
Yeah, it works fine for me.
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, we'll plan for that
I gotta
now.
find out.
And so, John, you're starting Bible quiz.
Yes. So we end at
Okay.
7:15, so I'll probably be back about 7:30-ish would be my guess.
Okay. So we'll just plan for 7 again, and that's
Yeah.
fine.
Because it always takes us a little bit to get up.
Yeah.
We'll get together anyways.
Mhm.
Yep. So, and if we need to start without you, we can just start without you. That's
Yeah,
not
not
a big
worried.
deal really either. So, okay. So we'll
Alright.
plan on the 16th. If anything comes up, just message and we'll figure out
Yeah,
next step.